Hey guys, welcome back to We Watched a Movie. I am Mike.
I am Jay.
It has been a fortnight. It's been a long time. Feels like.
Yeah, but I've been enjoying it. I've been playing Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, so it's been good.
Is that a new one or is that the same one you were playing before?
That's the new one that I was talking about last week.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So how close are you to completion?
It's over 100-hour game.
How many hours are you in?
10 hours.
Oh, wow. So at least you get your money's worth, I guess. There's that.
It's amazing. It's amazing. The graphics on that with 4K, amazing.
Yeah. So it's not a retread. It's a brand new game, right? New story, everything?
I mean, there are parts of it that is a remake. It's based on the Final Fantasy VII remake. It's a sequel to that, but it's everything. I'm not going to spoil it for people that never played it, but like if you played the original Final Fantasy VII, everything that happened in that, there are similar things that occur, but it goes like off a tangent path at the end of remake. So I think it's called the tagline is "The unknown journey will continue," and that's why it's so cool is because people that like it came out in '97. That was the very first JRPG that I'd ever played in my life, and I played it several times, so I knew the story inside and out, as most people did that played it. But now it's attracting fans that have never played the game before, and it's also appealing to long-term fans like me because you don't know what's going to happen next. Like the big story points may not occur.
Yeah, well, I am excited for you.
Yeah,
I would rather. I think that's going to be my hell when I die. It's just going to be that game. But like, so that's my take on it. But I'm psyched for you. I wish I could get into that stuff.
I haven't been as excited since my divorce papers were finalized with
my ex. Yeah, that was a banner day in the Jones household.
Yeah, but it sucked too because I literally waited till midnight to play the game, and then I got like an hour into it, and I had to go to sleep because I've been I turned 40 years old, so I've been watching myself. I've been taking men's one a day, and it's been like screwed with me. First off, it's constipation or diarrhea, one or the other. It's like switching off days, and then it's making me super tired.
See, yeah, you got to be careful those one days, man. I'm telling you, they will mess you up. I took one for a while, and then I realized it was giving me a lot of problems. I was like, oh, that's the problem. Actually, me trying to be healthy is actually hurting me. My body's used to a certain lifestyle, and I need to stick to that plan.
Yeah, I might wind up discontinuing them. I don't know. I mean, it's like somebody you should never go on Reddit for advice on medical problems. But I mean, I was desperate. I didn't have Live MD or whatever it's called. So I went on there and they were like, "Yeah, dude, that's all BS." He's like, the herbal industry has literally made billions of dollars off people's insecurities. It's like, I mean, again, some doctors would recommend it for certain people of an age group to take one a days, but other people and doctors have said. They've done scientific study, according to some of these doctors, and it shows no proven beneficial effects if you to take it once a day. And all that stuff where it says healthy heart, it lowers blood pressure, all that stuff. That's just, maybe it's placebo. Maybe it's a placebo effect. Maybe people take it and it says that on the bottle and they start thinking it's true and it's working for them and it does, but it's placebo. I don't know.
Yeah, I think that's a part of it too. You never know. Like, and they'll all say the same thing. Like, look, if you just eat a good diet, like you won't need all that stuff, But like, who knows? I don't know. Yeah. I know I stopped taking it. So if you do start getting issues and problems with it, I don't blame. I tried to take fish oil one time, like an idiot. I tried to take fish oil, and I'm like, I'll walk around just burping and just like had the worst acid reflux of my life. And I'm like, okay, maybe not fish oil. And then also sometimes it's the stuff you get. I tried taking magnesium for anxiety. We talked about this the other night. I have bad anxiety, so I tried taking magnesium for it, but I just bought like the $11 bottle at Kroger, and I just pooped my pants for like a week, and it just made things worse. But I found this stuff that was on the internet that was specifically for the mind, and I recommend it to anybody. It's like $16, man.
Well, now I'm gonna have to take some anxiety medication because you said fish oil, and it made me have a flashback to my ex-wife again.
Fish oil?
Fish oil.
Fish oil. Oh, did she take fish oil?
No, she didn't take it. She smelled like it, and you know what I'm talking about. She was like a leviathan from the depths of the ocean rising up to greet you with mayonnaise breath.
I know what you mean.
The legs, which would be the crypt opening the door, and you know that guy that opened the Ark of the Covenant and Raiders of the Lost Ark and his face melted? That's what it was like. It's probably because she was getting run through by half a pound, and that was probably just accumulation of dried up sperm ejaculate.
Can I ask you, was it always that way, or was it toward the end?
No, but that's what set off the alarm blinkers I situation in my brain. It's like she might be cheating because I think I'm smelling other dudes.
Oh, wow. Yeah. That's rough, buddy. That's rough. I'm glad that was a long time ago because that's rough. That's
like when and I always thought it was a joke, but it turns out to be true. When she'd come home from the gym and she's like, I met this guy and he was telling me, I was like, where are you guys going? Like on a date, because I was just joking, but it turned out to be true. He was going in her.
Just a random guy at the gym. It's rough. That's rough, man. It's rough.
Yeah.
You've been through the mountains of Lake Minnetonka and you cleansed yourself in the lake of Minnetonka. I don't know where I'm going with that.
I went on a journey of self-discovery.
Yes, you did. Yes,
and
I was there
me
for the
to
whole
mince
thing.
one a day in constipation.
Here we are at the final boss.
Yeah,
men's one a day.
Yeah. No, it's called being 40. That's the final boss. It's
true.
time.
That is true. Do you feel any difference? Like the first time you sleep with someone, it's like, I wonder if I feel different after. Do you feel different since you turned 40?
No. I mean,
I know the hangover was pretty good the next day.
That was awful. That was bad. That's one thing is I've noticed, like, you can't fight back those anymore. Not as like,
ooh, buddy.
You know, no spring chicken. Yeah, no spring chicken. But I try to be like Doc Holliday. It was like, goes, you retired too? So, oh, not me. I'm in my prime. Yeah, you look it. That's what Ringo would have said to me that morning after my birthday. Yeah, you look.
I've not yet begun to.
Dude, I was that close. I couldn't. I was like, there's no way. But I was thinking, it was like, if I have a couple of beers and mellow out and get the equilibrium flowing, I'll stop this like titan of a headache. And I was like, I could not even smell a beer because I would have just spewed daisies.
Yeah, I didn't feel great either. And we didn't do too bad, you guys. And we stayed. How late did we stay out? We only went one place. We didn't actually end up at the karaoke place. We went out one place, went to Marika's, and then we went to my house afterwards. And I actually had to like text Jay and apologize the next day because it's like, man, I don't know if I was much fun because I don't even remember you guys being at my house.
No, I thought, well, no, I texted and said, thank you for letting me and April come out and hang out, whatever, or coming out. And you said you didn't remember us being there that one point. And I was like, you know what? I knew that because I was talking to Katie and Mike was like, he looked like he was looking straight through a wall. Like I could see your face because the TV was on, but you weren't looking at it. You were looking straight ahead somewhere else. And it was like, you were like, no, it was like you were coming up with like some magical painting that you were going to do in the morning. Like you were just struck by inspiration. And it's like, he was just zoned out.
Poor April, man. Because I know as soon as we got home, I do remember turning on the TV and like just turn on Blink-182 videos as I do. Anybody who comes to my house knows that. But I remember doing that, and I do remember just April sitting there, and I was thinking she must be having the worst time right now. She wasn't acting that way or anything, but I just like being completely sober and being around us that long.
She was great until I told her to pull over at Man of War and say we're going streaking through the quads.
Honey, do you think KFC is still open?
Yeah, that's what she had to chase me down. I asked her if KFC was still open. They were not.
Yeah, but we didn't get any trouble. No one threw up. It was a nice.
No, but I should have
responsible.
I should have. I think when I got home, I think that would have made it easier if I'd forced myself to El Vomito in the toileto.
Yeah, I haven't done that in ages though. Thankfully, I think the last time I did that was actually the 100K stream. Katie says I did it one time after that. Maybe she's right, and I just forgot about it. But yeah, I can say that with honor. Like the last time I actually threw up from drinking it's got to be years ago. And I can remember it.
I like doing it.
It feels good. Well, it does feel good.
It feels amazing. And yeah, you throw up and you're like, round 2, give me a beer.
I just got into a place where I know I'm done. You know, like I know I'm done, and no one can talk me into going further. I'll just stand up and be like, I go to that. But then sometimes I don't know. Like after you guys left, me and Katie talked. We sat up for a few more minutes, and I was like, "Oh, fucking figure it." She's like, "No, you're going to bed." I was like, "Yeah, I do want to go to bed. Actually, thank you."
Yeah, there was no fight me. I got home. I was gonna watch a movie or something, and then I was like, "No." I know. I had it in my mind. I think I was gonna watch Big Trouble in Little China and just eat, and then I was like, "I can't." I just crawled to the bed.
Yeah. Speaking of, you know what's weird, dude, is that Barry Gordy's The Last Dragon, and we just did a commentary for Patreon the other night for Maximum Overdrive, and I'd watched it that day, so we talked about it a little bit there. But dude, that movie feels, and correct me if I'm wrong, chat, but that movie feels to me like it was directed by John Carpenter. It feels like a John Carpenter movie, top to bottom.
It's kooky.
Yeah, and it's got all that.
No, I mean, it's got. I don't know. It's got some John Carpenter-ish feels to it, but it's got like it's too campy, but I love it. That's why I love it. I don't think John Carpenter's ever done anything like super campy.
Oh, Big Trouble in Little China is where my head went.
That's not campy. That's masterpiece.
That gets real campy, pal. Okay. About 25 minutes into that thing, it's Camp City.
It's not. That's, by the way, that is to this day, the Thunders or whatever they're called, the henchmen for the main bad guy in Big Trouble in Little China. That's the greatest representation of Raiden I've ever seen on screen. Why can't they just do that? The way he looked in that movie was amazing. I was like, that's the way Raiden from Mortal Kombat should look.
Yeah, but I'd never take away from Christopher Lambert. He's a great man.
Oh, he was great, but that was just another white man stealing minority jobs, isn't it?
Dude, we were watching Highlander the other day. First off, Christopher Lambert is he's a one of a kind. There's nobody like him.
Dude, he looks like
Thomas Jane.
Thomas Jane, he looks dead on Thomas Jane.
Spot on, dude. They look dead on each other. It's freaking crazy. It's nuts. And I'm nuts for you guys, and you're nuts. How the hell are you guys doing tonight? Let's check it out and see. Gary B, Mike, would you ever release Women of the Wham songs as ringtones? I would love to have one as my ringtone of my Women of the Wham songs. I don't know what you mean. I imagine one of the Wham songs is probably what you meant to say.
Yeah, I was gonna say Women of Wham. There's none.
Yeah, like
except for like our wives, and they don't even watch.
Yeah, we could make our wives sing a song for you guys, and then we'll just release that. You can use it for a ringtone. I'm sure that would be a nice melody. But no, I mean, I could have the downloads. I could just, if you just want to message me or whatever somewhere, I can probably send you a download, and you can probably make it a ringtone. There's probably a website you can do
Gary,
that, right?
You're gonna be really popular when that ringtone comes on at your youth pastor meeting.
White face. I think we're past. I could say it now. Joe Valentine said, "I'm already mad at as F that they're doing the Crow remake, but heard the other day they're making him look like Post Malone. Seriously, what the fuck? No, stop, y'all's thoughts. Okay, so it's
Joe. Why you gotta bring up that shit already, dude? You're just like we're in the happy to do, hey, it's been a while. It's nice to see you, chat. And then you make me mad right away. What the fuck are you doing? I just turned 40. My heart can't take it. Stop it.
That's it. No, big day you say that shit. My heart can't take it, boy. Stop it.
The first picture of that I saw of the friggin' Crow, like I was thinking of Zoolander. It's like, what is this? A superhero for junkies?
We knew we were going to talk about this tonight, so we might as well as now with your super chat. My friends, take it in. Take in the Joker of Florida as your new Crow.
Yeah, dude. That's like what it's like what the Joker of Suicide Squad, crackhead 7-Eleven is going on around here.
It gets worse. It gets so much worse. Now that I don't like it. Like, it's terrible, right? I don't enjoy it. It's not good. It's very bad. Put it away and never speak of it again. But that is not that bad, considering what comes down. I saw that and I went, oh,
that looks like a band geek that got caught behind Spencer's blowing somebody. Like, what, Dad? I've always wanted to do that.
But it gets so much worse. And here's the full shot of his mod.
Great body.
Good for him. He's got skinny abs though. He needs to get in the way.
Here's the thing,
like Robert Pattinson and Batman.
What the fuck was wrong with Brandon Lee's original costume?
Nothing.
I don't know. That's what my brother and Cody and Mike and I were in a group chat, and that's what I said. He was like, Skarsgård's a better actor than Jared Leto, which I think is true slightly. But I was like, the Crow, the look of the Crow is so important, and they fucking failed already. I hate this look. He looks like, and I said this in the group chat, he looks like he could be late 90s WWF, a part of that fucking vampire thing they had with Edge and the other Christian. That's what he looks like. He looks like some edgelord asshole that likes to beat his meat to like Marilyn Manson, hates his father, and doesn't want to work.
It's true. I hate my father.
He's that weird kid in Wedding Crashers that paints that gay photo of Vince Vaughn and gives it to him.
Oh, Steph, you are my bitch lover.
Like, I'm not going to give it back. This was made for me. It's a gift. He's like, yeah, dude.
Jesus. Yeah, it's so bad, dude. It really is bad. But that's not the worst of it. The worst of it is this photo here. Oh dear God. What are we doing? This is the Crow. That is the Crow. Mumble rapping Crow. Fucking Die Antwoord. What?
Megan Fox is going to be pissed. I can't believe Machine Gun Kelly's doing this.
Dude, what is that haircut? What is that haircut? What is that haircut?
It looks like, I swear to God, he looks like like one of the vocalists for the group. I don't know if you guys remember a boy band called Five. Baby, when the lights go out, every single one could not express the love of tenderness. That's what he looks like. And they're all, remember that? And they're in the music video and they're in the bowling alley. That's like the bowling alley jacket. Like, dude, it looks terrible.
You can't even call that a mullet. Like a mullet, fine. A mullet it's not that far off from what they did in the graphic novel. That's not even a mullet. That is a Dollar General trash can meth head haircut. That is a prison haircut from literally Jared Leto's Joker. That is just it looks like he skinned a dead raccoon and slapped it on his head.
Look, I can't talk about nobody's hair, but that looks like dog shit. Like, if I had a nice set of hair like he does, I would not be going with that style. That looks like and I like the guy, and I think he's a great comedian, but that one comedian that does the mullet shit, the redneck dude that was in Road Rules, fuck, you guys know what I'm talking about. I don't know. I can't remember his name. He's popular though. You guys will know it in chat. But that's what it looks like. I don't like that haircut at all. And again, it's not even the haircut, dude. It's the vibe. It's what I'm feeling. Like, is this even going to be a rock and roll guy, or is this literally going to be a slain fucking rapper that comes back to life?
I have worse
Tupac
news
for
you.
You know what I'm saying? That's the only one that should come back.
I have worse news for you. From the article, the director said, and I'm paraphrasing, but he was like, we modeled him after people like Lil Peep and Post Malone because we want 19-year-olds today to see him and think, that's me. And I got news for you, pal. Most 19-year-olds don't fucking look like that. Because if they did, they'd be in fucking jail.
Why? Listen, who's your target audience? It's obviously going to be people that are our age that
Young Boy Never Broke Again. That
grew up with The Crow, that watched The Crow and the masterpiece that was the Brandon Lee portrayal of that superhero. It's of course you want to bring in a new audience for a new generation, but if you're overshooting your target audience and you're going to be left with a fucking dog shit pile movie. Because the target audience is going to be like, fuck this. I don't want to watch this. This is horse shit. I can't connect with it. And you're like, well, he's 19 years old. Eric Draven, for me, the real Eric Draven, the Brandon Lee story that they showed in the original Crow is timeless. That's a movie. That's a character. It doesn't matter what age you are. Anybody can understand. You can understand why that guy would come back to life and like his whole motivation and all this. Not like when you come back out of the grave like this guy's going to do and you hear No Limit Soldiers. I thought I told you. And then he rises up from the fucking grave. And it's not even, I don't even care what genre of music that they were going to go. Actually, I do. He's a fucking rock and roll guy. That's what he has. He has his fucking action figure and in the movie has a guitar slung around his fucking back. And that's his whole goddamn thing. That's part of his look. I don't see a guitar. Or are they going to have like a fucking DJ board that he walks around with? Where the fuck?
Dude, I guarantee it's like mumble rap. He has a SoundCloud. He works at Taco Bell when he can keep a job at Taco Bell. And you said it right though. You're exactly right. I saw some people say, "Hey, this is for a new generation. It's not for you." It's like, dude, The Crow was not for our generation. The Crow was a timeless, fucking perfect way to say it. A timeless movie. Like no one looks at The Crow and be like, "Man, that was a wild MTV time." You know what I'm saying? Like it's not an outdatable thing. It's not a fucking time capsule. The movie to me doesn't even feel that much like a 90s movie. It could come out today and still be just as legendary as it was then. And this is how, and again, like just dude, they could have like fine. Like I mean, I wouldn't have been excited about it. This looks awful, but
I'm still gonna watch it. We're pitching a lot. We're gonna still watch it.
I'm gonna watch it because I have to, but I swear to God, if we didn't do this channel, I wouldn't watch it. Like because I could tell, dude, he's gonna be like, hey yo, it can't rain all the time, baby girl. What's up? Like it's gonna be the RoboCop with Joel Kinnaman times 1,000.
Well, here's the thing. Everyone's gonna say, well, would you rather have what they did with the one with John Connor, The Crow, Salvation, or whatever the fuck? Would you rather have that? Honestly, if it goes the way that I think this movie might go, I'd rather watch that dog shit movie than like let them literally inject me with like horse venom. And that's no such thing as that, but it just feels like, I don't know why. I just said that. It's weird. It's like a weird thing. I said horse venom. It's like weird. That's a fucking horse that doesn't exist that has vampire like teeth. You know what I mean?
I've never heard of it.
The image makes me feel weird. I don't like it. I already know, like, you walk in somewhere and like you sit, like you go to a party, you're like, I shouldn't be here. This is not my scene. I was invited here, and you walk in and you get the wrong vibes. Like someone's going to go to jail and I'm probably going to be the patsy. That's how I feel. I feel like I walked into a crack house. I was invited. I went in there blindly. I just wanted to keep partying. And then all of a sudden I see a fucking dude over there doing like cocaine shots or cocaine snorts off an old granny's tits. And I'm like, this is probably not the area for me. Like it's like the images conjure up these feelings inside.
This guy definitely steals pills from your grandma. Like he steals pills from your grandma. He hangs out behind the Dollar General or the Arby's or wherever. This is a guy you don't want to see in a dark party line. This is going to be a guy that I just, dude, I can't wrap my head. Like, seriously, what's he going to be like? Morphine is bad for you, dog.
It won't be, it won't be if it's for today's generation, it'll be Tide Pods.
No, it'll be like, actually, hey, dog, stop hitting that lean because it's bad for you. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Oh, dude, I can't wait. I can't wait. So yeah, and there's going to be one of the greatest lines ever that's going to happen at some point. He's going to walk out, like the building, the warehouse behind him is burning. It's got all this mess of like cool music. And then somebody's going to be like, he got that drip. He got that drip though.
Yeah. He's like, I killed your daughter. He's like,
what
no cap.
What are you talking about? Yeah, it's going to be, I don't know. I mean, look, listen, it's only 2 images. We've not seen the trailer, not seen any stills. except for these two things. I don't know. Maybe we're jumping to the conclusion, but this feels bad. Like this is if your mom remarried and the stepdad comes in and you can smell the fucking whiskey before you even the door, and you know you're going to wind up going through this boy's life, Leonardo DiCaprio. Like at some point it's going to happen. So I don't know. I just get this feeling about it, but I could be wrong. We could be wrong. I'll give it a chance, but I don't feel good about these images, dude. I don't.
I saw one of the tattoos on the back of his neck. They zoomed in on it, and it literally says "whatever." And like,
yeah. That's so
like,
deep,
the Joker
That's
was
so
bad
deep,
with the damage tattoo. It's like if you're really a fucked up, like if you're the Joker and you're all about anarchy and shit, you're not going to tattoo damaged across your face because you're not, a fucking Hot Topic employee. Like the Joker's actually fucked up. This is nothing against Hot Topic employees, but like I bet some very nice ones over the years. But like, who the fuck tattoos whatever on their neck? Like, dude, that's so edgy, bro. You're an edgelord. Do me because you're the yo-yo master.
Yeah,
what the fuck are we doing?
Jared Leto followers would tattoo whatever on their back of their necks. That would I don't know. I don't know. I don't understand these studios, dude. I don't get it. Like how many times do you have to look around and watch all these successful IPs from the past that are remade by these dumbass studios lose money before they start realizing, guess what? That shit, reinventing them for a new generation ain't doing dick. We better go back to basics and make it work, because otherwise we're going to be in the same boat as fucking Disney over there, or like in all the properties they own, like Star Wars, Marvel, all that shit. They reinvent and they reinvent, and then they put a fresh layer of shit on it, and they expect you to eat it, and they're like, yeah this is fine. This is, if you don't like, I can't. There's going to be something in this movie. Something is going to be a pivotal point in this movie, and they're going to say, if you don't like it, you're going to be, you have this phobia or ism. I guarantee you it's going to happen. I guarantee you.
Oh, dude, and you could say, oh, well, everybody gets mad when they change, the original, like, and that's fine. You could say that, but like, look at this picture right here. This is like a fan picture or whatever. Someone made this up. If they'd done
really
this,
like that either, though.
It's not my favorite. No, it's not my favorite. Like, I just go with the original, man. That was one of the greatest aspects of the Crow, was the way he looked. But like that, I would be like, okay, I don't love it, but it's acceptable. On the flip side,
that just looks like Gary Busey hanging out in his fucking backyard playing paint gun.
It does.
Like, that Vietnam War was hard on it.
This obvious, right? If that looks good, that looks fucking better. Like it does. Even the Momoa stuff, like I don't like that very
That's
much
awful,
at all.
dude.
But,
like, he's way too
it's still better than this, dude. Than this. Like, I was tired of putting my eyeliner on every day, so I just got it tattooed on. He literally looks like the Joker of Florida, the one that's suing Grand Theft Auto for using his likeness. Like, come on. I'm not going to. How am I going to get behind a guy?
You tonight. He's going to be either that guy, or it's going to be that, or it's going to be some like really dark. This actually looks like something Marilyn Manson would wear back in his younger days for a gimmick in his show. Like,
I don't even. Yeah, I think even Marilyn Manson would find this.
But it also looks like, or Judas Priest. It looks like a Judas Priest costume.
Alex Proyas, who directed The Crow, actually talked about this, and he was like, "That's disgusting." Basically, I don't remember exactly what he said, but he's like, "That's embarrassing. That's laughable. It's disgusting." Oh, he hated it, and he was like, not only that, but he's drinking Sam Adams. He's like, "Could they at least give him a good beer to drink?"
Yeah,
which I don't have anything.
Yeah, you might as well give that motherfucker a Zima and let him sit there in front of the fire.
David Ayer, the director of the Suicide Squad, who made Terrible Joker, actually retweeted a picture of this with like the eyeball emojis. Like, even he can see that this is just the terrible version of "you got beef," like that shit. This is embarrassing to everyone.
Man,
that's ever been a Crow fan.
What's even going to be worse than this is if, as he's doing this, as he's putting on his coat from Hot Topics, and he's really smelling that weird perfume that he got from there, that they have like a reimagined version of Burn. Come on, and I can see them redoing the fucking song. Burn
every night. Burn.
No, it's not gonna be like, no, it won't be a rap song. I mean, it could just be some stupid, like, it'll be like for modern audiences, like like that poppy ass weird shit music, that electro funk shit. It'll be awful. I can just imagine that happening too. I don't get it, dude. Like, I understand when you do a remake and you reboot something, it's got to be fresh, it's got to be different, but you keep the core story and the core ideas there, and then you can branch out a little bit. But the main thing for me would be, keep the fucking look is so important. It's so important. And like, who the fuck got on shrooms and came to the office today and had this shit allowed? They're like, yeah, this is good. Yeah, I gotta go though. I gotta get a blowjob.
This is why this movie's had such a hard time getting off the ground. I think it's ideas like this floating around, and finally someone's like, "I'll fucking do it."
Yeah, well,
and then they're like, "All right, let's let that guy do it."
They could have just been like, we could save, the millions of dollars that it's going to take to make this movie and just not remake it because it's already a perfect fucking movie.
I honestly, like, this is a movie I would say already, like, hey, let's do a tax write-off. Let's get David Zaslav.
They could. I mean, well, it's going to, well, they're not going to do that because there was so much backlash with the Batgirl thing, but I don't know, dude. That looks really bad. I mean, and again, I'm just going to say this. I could be wrong. It could look really bad and then it could be awesome. I doubt it, but it could happen. It could happen.
It's rare. You're being more positive than I am about it. I've actually not actually had something make me that fucking mad in movies in a long time. Like,
yeah, but I've been through. I'm an uber super geek nerd fan of Ghostbusters, and I suffered through 2016.
This feels like that. This does feel like
I don't know, but I'm used to like disappointment. I'm just gonna rely on the possibility that it'll be okay, that it won't be bad.
It's not even like it's not even the rap part of it. It's not even like that essence of it. But why are you naming him Eric Draven when like there's so many iterations of the Crow you could have gone? It was never supposed to just be Eric Draven. Why sully the name of what Brandon Lee and Alex Perez and them did with the original movie?
What do you think?
You could just as easily just call it the Crow and give him a different name. City of Angels wasn't bad at all.
It's the nostalgia factor. They want to get people back that are fans of the original back.
What's fucking stupid?
I know it's stupid, but that's Hollywood. God damn.
That's Chinatown, Jake.
Jesus Christ. Yeah.
Don't fucking do it anymore. Stop it. That movie is fucking I can't wait to see the trailer because he's gonna come out and be like, dog, I can't believe where's my bat, dog? Where's my fucking bat? That's what it's gonna. He's not gonna think about the kid that died when he comes back from there. He's gonna be like, "Hey, Crow, you want some of this? Fucking snort this off my finger. Listen to my SoundCloud, Crow, that follows me around everywhere."
But I'm smelling my own butt right now.
God damn it, Joshua Ayers. Hey, hello, boys. Mike, you look silky smooth. No, I look like shit, dude. I look like a fat baby.
Oh yeah,
I forgot what I look like.
Joshua Ayers brought it up. He said it on Mike's face.
I look like sugar water. Fucking Vincent Sugar water. Sugar water.
Yeah, Mike's apparently
an accident.
He can't I don't know. I've never had it happen. I've come close to having my where I've almost got too deep and then I had to fucking shave it off, but it's never happened. But
happens to be, as Katie said, she was making fun of me. She's like, "Why does this always happen?" It's like every season I do it. I was like, I don't know. Like, I don't have much of a beard anyway, so when I fuck it up at all, I'm like, let's just shave it. It sucks. I hate it, but it'll be back.
What it be?
My daughter almost spit out her drink.
Just embrace it. You look like
Crow's here.
You look like you look like an out of work like Kevin Costner, like Tin Cup. You're trying to hustle people at the golf range. That, by the way, Tin Cup is fucking awesome, dude. Tin Cup's great.
It's a good movie. I just have I don't have much of a lower half of my face. It looks
you just look like that. You like that frat kid that never grew up. That's what you look like, and then you just live out of a fucking mobile home on the golf range. And then you're like, yeah, guess what? I make my money using hustle golf courses. That's what I do.
I feel like I just look like that anyway. But it's bad. It's bad. But I appreciate it, man. Michael Parton, what do you guys think of the new Superman symbol? Also, they changed the title name to Superman. You guys are awesome because we don't have to bring the news to you.
I didn't know that they changed the symbol.
Yeah. You guys bring.
Don't know if I like that. Let me see. Let me partake this information.
Tell me what you think of this, child. Hang on, that's not a best shot of it. That was the official. I guess that is the official shot.
It's not. They went. Okay, I can see what they've done. It looks like the original Action Comics appearance Superman.
Yeah, and I'll say this, that there are. Okay, that's not.
I mean, I know that people are going to get mad. In the original Action Comics Superman, there wasn't. I think it was just a yellow and then a red S. It didn't have the border around it, but it had that fat giant S. And I think that's what they're going for. It looks more like the original Action Comics S.
Kingdom Come is what Eric and JT Custom said. Yeah, and so there's a leaked photo. I won't show it to you.
That's right.
You can find it.
Right.
There's a leaked photo of him in the full costume, and I gotta say, I don't think it's bad at all.
People want to see it? I don't know.
No, I don't want to show it just in case someone doesn't want to see it. I don't want to spoil it. I don't know how far that's made its rounds or whatever, but I'll say that it's bright. I mean, it is fucking bright.
That was always, which I never got that. I remember when Man of Steel came out, people were so fucking pissed about that, about the costume, and then they were saying that the colors on the costume weren't bright enough. They wanted super, super blue.
Oh, the leaked photo is fake, so I can show it to you.
Okay.
They were just saying it was faked.
Oh, right there. Yeah,
which I would have hated that. I don't like the trunks.
I mean, listen, but everybody they want to go back to, not everybody, but there's like a lot of people that want it to go back to the Christopher Reeve style of Superman, with the underwear on the outside, the panties looking good and crisp and red. The thing about it is, I feel like it just doesn't work. I mean, yes, it's iconic and it's great. But I am much more in favor of what Zack Snyder did, updating the Superman suit, than the classic, red panties on the outside. And by the way, the DC comic books themselves did that. They updated when they did the New 52. They updated the Superman suit. They didn't have it looked like a bodysuit, like it looked cool. If they do something like this, I mean, whatever. I just want to see a Superman movie. It's fine, but I don't get that. I never really got the contention for people getting so fucking mad about his costume in Man of Steel. I thought his costume looked cool.
I did like the costume in Man of Steel as well.
I didn't. The only thing that bugged me about that is his cape didn't have the S on it. I don't know why that bugged me. It just looked like incomplete when he walked out of the Fortress of Solitude in Man of Steel, and his cape is like looking magical, and he's looking like you just want to drop down and give him a good old blow. But but his cape is magically like flowing behind him like a wizard. If that yellow S had just been like imprinted on that back, I'd be like, it's complete. I love it, but it wasn't. But oh well. Yeah. But otherwise, it was great.
I don't think that it would be a bad idea to have a costume like this, and I think that's kind of what James Gunn will do. Like, I think you're going to have a Superman that looks closer to the Christopher Reeve Superman, that's like brighter colors.
They are.
In a costume like this, but I think that it's not going to be all, gee shucks, Lois, are your panties pink?
Hopefully not.
I think his attitude is actually going to be a more comedic and skewing R-rated comedic almost attitude, and I think it's going to be interesting to see. That's my guess with James Gunn, at least.
Well,
but
I mean, again, you guys know, and you guys are super fans of Superman, so Superman Returns sucked. They tried to emulate and Brandon. There was nothing. I think Brandon Ruth was very unheralded. Like, people like shit on him, and he looked like Christopher Reeve. He kind of sounded like Christopher Reeve. Like, the costume was pretty much on brand, and that movie was terrible. But the thing about Superman is you've got to adapt him. That is one superhero absolutely must be adapted for current times. Because otherwise yes, he's always going to be iconic in his own way, but I think Snyder adapted him where he's more relatable than he's ever been ever. You know what I mean? And he has to survive he has to be able to, you have to be able to take that character and modernize him to a point. And I know I don't like the word modernization because I think it's usually like a bad thing associated with it, but I'm just talking about making more appealing to update his look a little bit. That's all. Not his personality. No, because I think that if you look at what's his name? Oh my god, how do I forget his name? The guy that literally played Superman. The new one. Anyway, he was I think he was a pretty much Boy Scout Superman. But the thing about him is they had to update his look, and I think they succeeded in doing it. If you don't update his look a little bit, I mean, the red panties on the outside, again, fine. It's iconic, but I just don't think it's needed. But overall, I'm fine with the Superman symbol. Thank you, Michael. Henry. Okay, I'm going to tell you why, Tomo Ogato. Thank you for telling me. Henry Cavill. The reason why I forgot is because I just watched Iron Claw again, and Zac Efron was literally stuck in my head as Superman. I was thinking about when I was thinking Superman, I was thinking Zac Efron for some fucking reason.
The only problem with that would be his height.
No. Someone said, "How did you forget Henry Cavill?" And I'm like, because I had just watched Iron Claw, and then when I was thinking of Superman, I was thinking of, I don't know. That's where I was at.
Oh, I put your idea about Zac Efron being Cyclops on Twitter, and I was like, this is Jay's idea, by the way.
I think it was great.
Please stop using me as a way to reach Jay. Like, every day I got like 12 messages like, "Hey, you tell Jay I saw a cool Ghostbusters tour today." I'm like, I'm not Jay.
I know, you guys. I do have a Twitter account, but it's not. I literally only have it to follow Insomniac and and a couple other accounts that I can watch there. Like, I literally created one to keep up with Final Fantasy. Because I had to, because every time I clicked on Twitter, it was like, you've timed out. You had to have an account.
I go on there, I'll be like, "Hey man, my dog just died. It was really upsetting." And someone's like, "Could you tell Jay I like his hair?" Like, okay, sure.
Well, thanks. I need that. I only got like one person ever said that to me in my life, so I really appreciate it. And look, like my hair is disappearing quicker than LeBron James's career in the NBA, so I gotta keep it.
That career's been going on for a long time, pal.
No, it's not. Shut your mouth.
He's got a lot of longevity, and so does your hair. Sean Higginbottom says, Mike, what's your take on Mest and Phoenix TX? I fucking love Phoenix TX. I think that band, if they could have had a couple good breaks, maybe got on the right video game soundtrack or something, they would have been huge because they were there at the right time. And Lakuza, I think is the name of the album, is an amazing album. I love that movie or that album. Love that band a whole bunch. Mest, I like.
You gotta watch that gang though. Yakuza will get you.
They'll come get you. Yakuza? I can't remember the name. It's probably something to do with Texas. I don't know. But Mest, I like Mest a lot too. I actually thought that their album, once they kind of made it big, because they did that song with Benji from Good Charlotte with Jaded. You remember Jaded, right? I'm jaded, stupid, and reckless, not sorry. You don't remember that song? And I'll never forget these years. Everybody heard that song.
That sounds terrible.
That's a great song. It's an awesome song.
No, I don't know. I don't listen to it.
That CD ruled, but they also had that old school CD. They were one of those bands that was into like the fucking cars with the hydraulics and shit like that, like a different style than I was into. No, like the ones with the
I know,
like the Cadillacs. Yeah, because they even had a song about I forget how it went, but that guy killed a guy. The guy from Mest, the lead singer of Mest, stabbed a guy to death in self-defense though.
Well, that's the kind of guy you want as a role model.
Well, he didn't go to jail or anything though. Like he did it.
Is it Texas?
No. That was Phoenix, Texas.
Well, he must have Alec Baldwin's lawyer.
But no, the guy tried to kill him and he stabbed him and he killed him. So he didn't. They're touring like now.
I mean, if the other guy tried to literally take his life and then he just stabbed him and said, "Fuck you, bitch, I'm armed."
Yeah, it's like, but that's a wild story, man. Imagine like I killed someone and now I'm just gonna play some music. DJ Dream Entertainment. Imagine Dragons. Imagine Dragons.
Imagine the Dragons.
Listen, look up Kung's David Guetta all night long.
That sounds like a fucking dirty porn, dude.
I just hear the all night long.
All night long. All night long. It's a great song.
We will, man.
I feel shamed by chat, though. They're like, Tomo God was like, how could you forget Henry Cavill? I'm like, dude, it happens, dude. I'm 40 years old. I have a brain fart now and again. Forgive me. Like, I forgot.
Oh, that's pretty good. That's pretty fun. Good. Shock top.
That sounds like the guy that like first tasted cum. Oh, I was expecting so much worse.
Yeah, it tastes like sex and candy. Actually, it's not bad. It's like the song says. Aaron Washatsky, hey, says, "What's up, guys? I know it's old, but just watch Halloween Inferno 3. Heard a couple familiar voices. LOL. Yeah, I think.
Oh yeah, that was fun. We had a good time doing that. That was really good because we didn't have to do anything except sit there and just record our voices. We didn't have to go anywhere or do anything. But that was actually really impressive on us because we were probably fucking 8 or 9 beers deep, and we were keeping that podcast fucking voice going, boy. I liked it.
Yeah, we were heated. I can't remember. I think we did that in one take. Either we did it in 2 takes and sent them both to him, but I remember like we were just like we sat down and we just did it. And we're like, that's good enough. And I think it turned out well. Those guys make amazing shit.
They're great. Yeah, I was happy to be a part of it.
Really enjoy their stuff. Kyle, hey, Mike and Jay, hope you're doing good. I saw Dune 2 today and IMAX. Holy crap. Definitely awesome experience. The Strangers looks good, dude. I know you like Dune.
I want to see it. I know. And well, I'm saving my IMAX cherry to be popped for Ghostbusters. I've never seen a movie in IMAX ever, so I'm going to go see Ghostbusters in IMAX. It's already lined up. It's already set up. The whole day set aside. Afterwards, might go to Old Chicago, have a little Italian, and then have some beer. But the whole
Bed Bath and Beyond.
The Bed Bath and Beyond. We might not have time for it, but we are going to definitely hit the IMAX and then Old Chicago. It's a whole day.
Yeah. The one you're thinking about going to, that Regal, it's not. I don't think it's a true IMAX. Like they say.
I was gonna go to Louisville, but I don't know if the Louisville was the actual. See, I thought that we only had one IMAX theater. I thought the one that we had was in Louisville, which is about an hour and a half to 2 hours away from here. But apparently Regal's. But I think Regal. Well, they advertise as IMAX.
Yeah, so I don't know how that works. I could be wrong about that. Maybe it is a legit IMAX. I haven't gone to that one yet either. I went to see Dune 2 though, dude. Fucking.
You saw it?
Yeah, man. I saw it 2 days ago.
Did you like it?
I loved it. It was better than the first one for sure. By far.
You finally finished it?
Yeah. No, I watched the first one and then I enjoyed it. But the second one, I give the first one 7.5. I gave Dune 2 a 9.0. That's how much better I liked it.
I can't wait to watch it, dude.
Dude, whatever you do, don't wait for it to come to TV. You got to see it on a big screen, dude. See it, and like if you go to Regal to like the RPX or whatever, like you don't have to go IMAX, but if you go to like the nice one, dude, the sound in it literally makes you feel like you're at a concert. It like shakes your fucking bones, and there's some action scenes in that will blow your fucking mind. They're really
I'm on a fixed budget, so
I use like $12 in matinee. It's not
for what? For RPX, it's like $19.
No, it's like 16 for, and I went at like.
Well, goddamn! Why don't you take the fucking feelings out of my teeth?
I'll buy a ticket and send it to you.
No, I tell you what though, it looks really good. I was watching something last night on YouTube and I saw it pop up and it looks really, really, really good. That guy, the guy that plays the main guy in that, I can't remember his name. Great actor. I like that guy a lot. And you know what? To be fair, I think he'd be a better Spider-Man than Tom Holland. I don't know.
Oh, you like Timothée Chalamet? I don't like him.
I like Timothée Chalamet. Chalamet. I think he's good.
To me, he's too sissy. Like,
yeah, well, you know, we know that you don't like the gays, but you know, keep it to yourself. But no, I'm kidding. No, listen, I like him. There's something about, I think he could be. I was trying to cast him in my head when I saw him when I watched Dune. I was like, what Marvel movie would he be really good? I think he'd
Spider-Man.
He'd be a great Spider-Man, but what? Yeah. No, but my mind went more to the like X-Men because there's so many of them. What? Yeah, I think he'd be a good Iceman. No, he's not. Well, no, too soft.
He could be really anybody. Like the thing is with like a fucking like a young Mel Gibson type, like kind of rugged character in that role who's still young, you know. Like that makes sense to me. Lee Pace in that role would have fucking ripped, man. But he just seems like a teeny bopper. Like, why am I watching this twink who thinks he's Jesus run around being like, "Stop it, mom"? I'm like, come on, like, give me somebody who's at least looks like they've been through more than their own fucking purse.
Well, Lee Pace. First off, that role, like, it has to be a kid or a kid. Like he's the son of the king, and like that's the whole thing.
I get it, but like Mel Gibson and Mad Max looks like he was fucking 19 years old. Like, this dude looks like he does.
Yeah, but those action heroes don't exist anymore, Mike. Stop drinking the Kool-Aid to think that they're out there. They're not. They're gone. This was like fucking.
Did you enjoy Tom Holland in Uncharted?
Fuck no, I didn't even watch that shit.
That's what it felt like to me. It feels like Tom Holland in Uncharted.
That movie sucked. I'm saying Dune was good.
Dude was good, and he was good in it, but I just think he was miscast.
No, he's a good actor. Uncharted, though, Tom Holland looks like he's an 18-year-old boy that's just looking for guidance, and he will go to the Catholic Church and take on a friendship with a priest. And yeah, he wants to diddle his butthole, but who cares? I'm saying, at the end of the day, Tom Holland was not suited for that role. Lee Pace, or in my opinion, Chris Pratt would have been a better Nathan Drake in Uncharted because Nathan Drake would be a great. Nathan Drake was already in his fucking 30s, and I don't care. As soon as no, his mid-20s or late 20s, I don't care. Fine, mid-20s, late 20s. Tom Holland literally looks like he's 18, and he's going to be stuck looking like he's 18 for probably another 10 years. He just has that look about it.
And again, don't get me wrong. Timothée Chalamet, I'm not saying he was bad. He was really good. He's better in the second one, by the way.
I think he was terrible as Willy. I'm not going to watch Willy Wonka because I think that was fucking stupid to cast him as Willy Wonka.
That's not my jive anyway. I'm probably never going to watch it, but I think that, like, I thought he was really good, and his character gets a lot better in the second movie. I can't stand Zendaya either. I just think she looks like she just walks around going, like the whole fucking movie, just, I hate that you're doing this. And I'm like, just stop complaining all the time. Let him be Jesus. Why do you have such a problem with him being Jesus? Let him be fucking Jesus if he wants to. His mom says it's okay.
You don't fucking stop. I will send you back to Tom Holland's dick. I'm letting you out here exploring the desert with me. I got these cool fucking powers. You're just like a typical woman. You can't let me have my time to shine. If it's not about you, it's then fuck it, right? Exactly Zendaya, whatever the fuck I'm gonna call.
That's a made up fucking name.
I'm gonna say it. If Zendaya, I'm gonna say sayonara. If you keep on talking like that to me.
Jay, I gotta pee real bad. Oh, it's not your birthday anymore. I'm going first, you fucking dick.
That's fine.
You sounded so sick. That's fine. That's fucking fine. Well, you're not gonna come over and watch The Crow later. So how about that?
Yeah, if you want to go hang out with your wiener and not watch the Talk the Crow with me, that's fine. I don't care.
We're at Kyle at we're at Brandon Ferguson at 806 Palm.
Oh, okay. Going through here.
Owner of a lonely heart.
Okay. No, I thought we already read Kyle's.
Brandon Ferguson at 806.
Oh, Brandon Ferguson. Okay, yeah. Okay.
Jeez.
Brandon, safe throat. Shit. Like I was coming off coke. Thank you, dude. What's up, guys? Happy belated birthday, Jay. Thank you, dude. My birthday's tomorrow. Happy early birthday to you. Turning 33. Fuck yeah, dude. Could I get a baby? I said, can I get a baby shout out? Can I get a birthday shout out from Chalice and Loomis? We will absolutely do that for you, Brandon. As soon as Mike gets back from the toilet, we'll do that. But thank you, dude. Happy early birthday. Nighttime coming in hot and silky and smooth. Says, my mom had a specific song set as her ringtone to play when my grandpa would call her. And after my grandpa passed months later, that ringtone came on. She answered it, and it was just her sister, Erie. Yeah, dude, that's weird. So she didn't have it set for any other person but her, but you know, for the husband. Oh my God, yeah, that is weird. I don't know, dude. You didn't go see a fucking psychic and put some sage around the house. I don't know how that works, but I don't know. That's freaky, dude. But I mean, I guess it's kind of cool. If maybe it's like the grandpa coming back, like, you know, nodding the hat and like everything's cool. I don't know. You look at it like that, but nighttime, your name is so like it works in its context. It's scary. It's night, and your name is nighttime, and you're telling eerie stories. I don't like that. Don't give me that information, nighttime. I get scared and shit. Lee, holy shit, dude. Lee the Machine Bowers, a fucking legend already. Like, this guy is literally dripping in the heat of sexy. Says, hey, my handsome, sexy fellas, happy Friday. The Crow reboot is a hard pass for me. I know, dude. That's why you're intelligent. Nothing against Bill Skarsgård, but the Crow shouldn't be rebooted. We agree. Brandon Lee is the one and only Eric Draven. Absolutely. I agree with you, Lee. Amazing. Thank you so much. You're so generous to us. I'm still going to go see it, as Mike and I will, because as he mentioned, we're going to see it for the channel and review it for you guys. I am not looking forward to it though, and I could be wrong. Again, it could be one of those movies that it looks like shit, but it's actually not bad. You know, like not to be a dumb or like a shallow asshole about it, but it's like when that girl or something, and you're like, I don't want to go out. I don't want to go out one day with her. Like, no way, no, she's weird. There's something about her. She smells like soup. And then you go out with her, and then she's like really cool. And she's really amazing. I mean, you don't call her back or anything, but you're like, I could be friends with her. Maybe it'll be like that. But I understand what you're saying. Brandon Lee, The Crow, Eric Draven, that is sacred. It's a perfect movie. There's nothing about it that really needs to be updated. I know that people would say, well, it's shown its age, you know, especially with, you know, shots of the city and things like that. But that adds to its character, and it actually adds to the noir vibe of the film overall. So I don't think it needs to really have any kind of updates at all. I think that if you're going to make a Crow movie, put some studio backing behind it and give us an actual good Crow sequel. I like Crow City of Angels, but all the other Crow after that was dog shit. So give us like an actual Crow sequel, you know, that's good. And call it not Eric Draven, but somebody else, because the whole idea of the Crow is that, and Mike mentioned it earlier in the stream, it's not just one guy. It could be anybody, which is appealing about it. That's just my 2 cents. But thank you, Lee. That's amazing, dude. Thank you. Sean Higginbottom says, men, my birthday was the 28th. My wife bought me tickets for Dick Warlock. I almost didn't read the second part just to leave you hanging, but I did for you. Monster Media in New Jersey is having the Season of the Witch cast, and John Lovitz. And John Lovitz, what? So what the fuck you says to me, Sean? So I'm going to read this again to make sure I didn't miss anything. Men, my birthday was the 28th. Happy late birthday to you. I hope it was great. My wife bought me tickets for Dick Warlock. Monster Mania in New Jersey is having the Season of the Witch cast and John Lovitz. Oh, so that's cool. I mean, Season of the Witch, so the entire cast will be there. You can meet them. And then John Lovitz, like the actual like John Lovitz, like with a Z, because you spell it with the S. I was like, John Lovitz, the guy that works at the bakery. No, John Lovitz, the fucking guy with the Z, the comedian. That's cool. I'd love to be John Lovitz. If that's who you're talking about, that's awesome, dude. And yeah, Season of the Witch, one of those movies, Halloween 3, Season of the Witch, you have to respect it. You grow to respect it. It was one of those movies that came out. They lied to us, Halloween fans, us Michael Myers fans anyway, to get us into the theaters back in that day to go see. We all expected we were going to see a follow-up to Halloween 2 with Michael Myers, and instead we got a bunch of weirdos that are trying to trick or treat. Their faces melt. But, you know, over time, you go to respect it. Much like I've grown over time to respect Nightmare on Elm Street 4. I didn't like it at all when it came out, or when I rented it. I thought it was dog shit. And I thought all of them were dog shit until the 7th one. But 4 has really grown on me over time. But, man, that's awesome, dude. Congratulations. Hope it goes killer for you. How do you say your fucking name? Is that 2 L's? Are you trying to fuck with me? Eliasa? I don't. Elias. I'll give the new The Crow reboot a shot, but nothing is ever going to top the first movie. You're fucking speaking to the choir here, sir. It's my favorite movie of all time, so I have a bias. I mean, of course you do, and it's fine. Also ordered my 4K steelbook of The Crow immediately after they announced it. Get it now before they delete it, those sons of bitches. It might go the way of Mary Poppins. We don't know what's happening in the world. But yeah, well, you're absolutely right. And our amazing, very generous, awesome dude, Lee, shares your sentiments exactly. That's why this fucking chat is so goddamn smart. The Crow doesn't need to be remade. Brandon Lee is and now and forever will be the only Eric Draven. You don't need to fucking update anything. And if you're going to do the movie at all, just make a sequel to it. I think City of Angels was very good. I think they did a very good job with that movie.
I agree with that.
And you know, it was underrated when it came out. I still think it's underrated. But they could put it studio backing and money behind a sequel because The Crow could be anybody. You don't need to retouch and re-update the first movie. I mean, it didn't start with Eric Draven. That's what they don't understand. The Crow didn't start with. He's the most popular because he was the first cinematic movie released. But that doesn't mean. But yeah, you're absolutely right, dude. You both are, Lee and you. It doesn't need to be remade. And as far as biases go, yeah, you do. But you also have eyeballs, dude. You can spot a pile of dog shit that you're going to walk through, and you're going to avoid that. You're going to go the other way. You're not going to step in some poop. And that's what it is. If that doesn't mean you're biased, you're just like, I just don't want to have poop on my shoe.
Yeah, literally, you see that guy with that haircut in an alley, you're going to go to another alley. That's just a fact.
Yeah, I'm not giving you $1, you fucking heroin, goddamn meth smoking piece of shit, crystal hoe. I don't rent to those kind of people. All right, that's where we left off right there at 8:09.
All right. Sweet Biscuits from Texas Town. Yeah, dude, appreciate that. And I agree with you. Like, nothing's ever gonna top the first movie. I wasn't even like a hardcore, like, they can't remake it. I was like, whatever, they're going to. They remake everything. I never understood why they were gonna do Eric Draven, though. And now that I see this, like, we're gonna make it completely different. It's like, why the fuck did you do Eric Draven then? Someone riddle me that. Like, just call it a different character's name. It's not gonna matter at the end of the day. But you got to go take a poo-poo on that fucking legacy. You know what I mean? And by the way, Lee, I saw that. That's super fucking generous of you, dude. Thank you so fucking much. And yeah, dude, like like I get it. Like, you know, even if they wanted to go forward with Black Panther after the tragedy with Chadwick Boseman, and they wanted to recast that, like, you know what I mean? Like, that's one thing there. But in this case, like, you could have just easily not done that. Like, it's built for you to just make a different character, the Crow, and you went out of your fucking way to make it Eric Draven, and then you went double out of your fucking way to make him completely fucking different. So, like, why? Like, you went out of your way to do that, so I have no fucking sympathy for you. You know what I mean? I don't. Child of the Corn, who's a good man, says, everything was fine until Dickless turned off the power grid. Is this true? Yes. This man has no dick. Jay, I gave you Ghostbusters on 4K at Scarefest. Watch that shit on the new tube, Sigourney Weaver's Fire. I will remind him of that, child, when he comes back. For sure. Those are amazing quotes. Quasi, just 21. Evening, gents. Rovenary here. Rovenary! Mike, I just ate a Carolina Reaper wing from Dave's Hot Chicken. I now know how you felt after eating that one chip challenge bullcrap. Where's my milk? I have none. Dude, Dave's Hot Chicken, Nashville Hot Chicken. If you get like, all right, you go to fucking Cracker Barrel. They probably, I guarantee they have like a Nashville Hot Chicken. That is not Nashville Hot Chicken. All right. I ate Nashville Hot Chicken in Nashville before it was a thing. And these little shops like Dave's Hot Chicken or Joella's or the actual ones, if you go in there and you order the actual like flaming, like whatever the hottest is, it is not a fucking joke, man. It is not a joke. My wife doesn't like it nearly as much as I do. So like if it's my birthday or something, like let's go there. And every time I just regret it. I immediately eat it and I dip the chicken in the oil. And oh my God, it ruins my insides like in a terrible, heinous way. But I love it so fucking much. Hot chicken's not a joke though. If you get the real hot shit, dude, it's not playing around. It's almost as hot as that chip was. Hopefully you won't have the bathroom issues I'd after that. But that's another story altogether. But yeah, good to hear from you, dude. And I like your new name, Quasi Jizz. Sean Higginbotham, guilty confession. I used to be so obsessed with Blink-182 that I used to download/burn every TV appearance, music vid, etc. on RW/DVD. Also, happy late birthday, Jay. I'll tell him that for you, Sean, when he gets back. Dude, same. Not a guilty confession because I still do that to this day. I go and I watch, like, they're on tour right now in like Australia. I'll go and like watch the shows like online after they do them, even though there's some shitty fucking cam from someone who should be enjoying the concert. But when they did Coachella, like the second night, I had to be up at like 6 a.m. and I stayed up to like 2:30 in the morning so I could record it on my computer. When they came back, I literally watched that concert and I had tears in my eyes watching it. Like, I fucking get it, dude. I'm just as obsessed, and it's actually sad. My family members make fun of me for it. DJ Grab, hey Mike, I love that Freddy movie video on Joe Blow Horror Originals, but how did that happen on that channel? Well, I've been actually writing for Joe Blow for a little while, man, for a couple months now. I love writing about movies, and I reached out to them, and they're super cool people, and our things align as far as how we feel about just having fun with movies, not being too serious about it. And they let me write some stuff for them, and it's been really fucking fun and cool. So there's going to be more of those that are going to be happening. It's super fucking cool. I love Joe Blow. They're awesome, and there's good people over there. So I appreciate all of you guys. There's so many people that I've been writing videos to them for a little while. So there's several videos out that I wrote that other people narrated or edited or whatever. That was the first full one that I've done it all on. And there's some more coming up too. I've done some of the WTF videos as well, but super appreciative of you guys for going on there and showing so much love, by the way. That was really sweet of you guys. It touched my fart to see for sure. And Jay just touched his penis and he probably didn't wash his hands afterwards. Did you? Did you? You sick fuck.
I don't believe in washing hands. I think it's work of the devil. This is
good for the
dude. My wiener though did do like a fucking John Woo dodge out of the way. I almost zipped my wiener up. Like fucking like something about Mary. Like I felt the metal on my wiener, and my wiener went just out of the way. It was so close, dude. I almost was like, I can't. If that had happened, you would have heard like, well, I was muted, but it would have been the most blood curdling scream.
That's something about Mary when he just zips it all the way up there. Oh,
by the way, we did have something. For Brandon wants us to do he's turning 33. He wants a birthday shout out from Chalice and Loomis.
Let me see here. I'll find you back there, my friend. Birthday shout from Chalice and Loomis. Okay. You're 33, and that is a prime age to get yourself tested. Get yourself tested, and immediately afterwards, before you even get the results, you go out on the town. You do some poppers. And, preferably if you're working in the hospital that night, to really loosen things up. You could take a nap with one of the nurses, and maybe she can test you while she's in there, and then it's a hospital experiment that you could do. And then, no one can blame you for smacking a nurse on the butt during your birthday. All right. Just get blackout drunk, wake up in a sewer somewhere, and fuck a fish.
Hey, Brandon, come here. I got a secret
fish
to tell
in
you.
Sewers, by the way.
Happy birthday. Now fuck off. Next.
Speaking of which, by the way, Sean Hickenbottom wish you a late happy birthday.
Yeah, no, I got his, and I couldn't understand what he said. He said he his wife got tickets to go see Dick Warlock, and then the season of the Witchcast.
Scared me for a second.
But he also said John Lovitz with an S, so I thought I didn't know if he meant like the actual John Lovitz or if it was like a guy John Lovitz.
John Lovitz.
Yeah.
Child of the Corn also said that he gave you Ghostbusters on 4K at Scarefest. So if you're looking for 4K movies to watch,
oh yeah, that's right.
Pop that sucker in.
I can finally watch it now, sir. Thank you.
Pop that fucking sucker in. You enjoying the new 4K TV still?
Yeah, dude. I still feel like I said, dude, I feel like John Coffey from The Green Mile. I never seen one of them Flickr shows. I'm literally going back through. I'm just excited. Like anytime a movie, like I think a movie, I was like, I wonder if they have it in 4K. I'm gonna watch it in 4K. I feel like a snooty bitch. So I'm not gonna watch it if it's not in 4K. What are you talking about? Are we Neanderthals? 1080p is for losers.
Especially, there's nothing like revisiting it. It gives you a reason to watch all those old movies.
But then people are like, "Oh yeah, do you have an OLED? No, you fucking broke bitch. How's that welfare taste? You're like, it tasted really good. I thought I was cool for once, and now you've proven me wrong.
I'm just happy you got one now and you're enjoying it. Aaron Roman, hey fellas, how's it going? I already got 2 tickets for Ghostbusters Frozen Empire. I'm watching my girl with me. I'm taking my girl with me, and she loves Ghostbusters. We're excited. We hope it's good.
Yeah, dude. I mean, we hope. I mean, like, I definitely think that the second trailer that we watched definitely improved as far as like what I thought originally was going to be a bad movie. You see Paul Rudd in the Ghostbuster suit. He's actually going to be taking some action. You see the OG Ghostbusters, and they're going to be involved. So yeah, I think based off the second trailer, yeah, I think it's going to be good.
Perfect timing, by the way, Aaron. And I totally agree with Jay. After that first trailer, I thought it was going to be Butt. I thought it looked like a children's movie. It's skewed so far away from what Ghostbusters 1 and 2 were all about. I just completely lost interest. But the second trailer really brought me back in. Let's take a look together for the first time at the new final trailer that came out today. And don't look at the screen, Jay. Don't look at the screen. Can you guys hear this though?
In July.
Yeah, I can hear.
It's an unimaginable.
Can you guys hear that? I just want
to the screen. I looked at the trap, Ray.
Stop it.
That looks so cool, man. I want to have that as the background on my phone.
Did you guys hear that? Let me know in the chat before I continue. Say it. Swear to me.
You know, it is kind of like it. You know, seeing
Okay.
the movie, it's called Frozen Empire. They're all in coats and shit. It's like wintry. I wish it had come out during when it was originally supposed to come out.
Yeah, it would have fit better. But I guess it was summer and then it turned into a Frozen Empire.
No, I don't care about your semantics. Don't
shut up.
Me.
Here we go.
For the first time in New York history, a womb
Icebreakers
froze to death in July.
He looks good.
It's an unimaginable evil.
I love
The
it. I
power
love
to
this
kill by fear itself.
Like literally scared to death.
Yeah. Literally.
Now it's headed straight for us.
That's a cool shot.
Is something trying to get out?
Okay, so it's gonna be like Zool.
Anything.
All the ghosts get out.
It's commanding the army of the undead.
I think we're all going to die.
Hold on to your ass.
This could bring about the end of humankind.
I don't know what that is.
Disgusting.
Hi.
Yeah, I mean, it looks fun. I mean, and like, I think it's gonna have both. I think it's gonna be something that you can take your kids to and have a good time and watch it, and they're gonna enjoy it. But I think it'll probably have some like cool nostalgic nods for people that, like to have dogs that lick their ass, kiss them in the mouth. I mean, it's gonna be great. Everyone's gonna love it.
Yeah, that trailer kind of went back to kind of the first trailer a little bit. A lot of CG.
Yeah,
a lot of CG.
We're never gonna get practical effects again, though. That's the sad truth. On these big budget movies like that, it'll never happen.
Yeah, but
Paul Rudd looked good. I really hope they let him shine, dude. I think Paul Rudd, if given the right script and the right director, he could be, as far as in a Ghostbusters movie, the next iteration of a Bill Murray, Peter Venkman type of guy. 100%.
Paul Rudd, yeah.
I would have just transplanted the personality that he had in Role Models and put him in fucking Ghostbusters, because it's dead on Bill Murray. It's very critical of everything. He's a smart ass and he's kind of like whatever. And a Finty. No. Congratulations. You're stupid at two languages. But it is what it is. I don't know, man. I'm excited to see it. But again, it's a Ghostbusters movie. Even if it was, if it looked as bad as The Crow, the new one coming out, I'd still go see it because it's fucking Ghostbusters.
That is very true. Like, at least it's not that level of whatever. Like, and again, the last trailer before this had way more Ghostbusters actual vibes in it, rather than just feeling like a Stranger Things wannabe with a shit ton of money behind it. So, and like, when the taxi cab gets lifted up by the icicle, it's like, dude, that looks like a fucking video game. Like, I realize, okay, you're right. Sure, practical effects aren't a thing anymore. I just watched Dune fucking 2, all right? And that shit looked real as fuck. And they were doing wild shit. And that looked real.
Because they shot it in 4K. Not everyone has that money.
You got all the money in the world, man. I just feel like if they would just, I don't know, just it feels like Marvel made Ghostbusters to me right now. I hope I get my mind changed. I really do. But that looks like a Ghostbusters sponsored by Marvel to me. It just does. I'm just being honest. And if that's not what you want from me, I'll just die.
I don't like this new attitude of yours.
I'm sorry.
Negative.
Fucking sorry. All right. You spilled wine all over the duvet.
Actually, well, listen, I mean, if it sucks, it sucks, but I don't think it will. I think it'll be okay. I really did enjoy Afterlife a lot. I thought that was a great movie.
I liked it.
And I don't think it's going to be as good as that, because the whole thing with the Harold Ramis send-off and how great and special and sentimental that was, it's not going to be that. I mean, they're trying to go in a new direction with a new generation of Ghostbusters, which I understand, I get. But I just hope that they don't. Again, the most important thing is don't neglect those diehard fans that have been there with the series from day one.
When you said don't, I just heard, oh no, we don't burn angels on the fire.
Because once you die, you can't get it up anymore.
Oh fuck, John McTiernan or Zack Snyder, what's your taste? Oof.
Zack
Oof.
Snyder tastes like cherries, so it's gonna be Snyder.
John McTiernan, it's easy to forget what he's done. I'm googling it right now, just so you know. But like, just to give, we know what Zack Snyder's done, right? Oh my God, where has my mind gone? Man of Steel, Zack Snyder's Justice League, Dawn of the Dead,
the Netflix zombie movie, whatever that was called.
Yeah, well, Vegas of the Dead, Viva
Surviving
Lost
the Dead of the
Shit,
Swat.
fuck, fart. I can't
zombies.
remember.
Slut zombies.
I love Zack Snyder so fucking much. My butt can't take it. But McTiernan did Die Hard. He did Last Action Hero. He did Predator, 13th Warrior, Die Hard with a Vengeance.
Well,
Holy
fuck you,
shit.
Child of the Corn. I didn't know he did all that shit. Now I got to reevaluate everything.
Hunt for Red October.
Okay,
I'm going to go.
Now it's going to be John McTiernan then. I don't even like you now, though. Child, do you work for Warner Brothers? Do you hate Zack Snyder too?
McTiernan was part of the reason that in my opinion, Last Action Hero didn't end up being what they hoped it would be, because he went in and kind of messed with stuff. But so did everyone with that movie.
I think Last Action Hero was a great movie. I don't care.
I like it. I think it could have been a million better. Dude, I was reading the book I bought you for your birthday or whatever, the Last Action Heroes book, or yeah, I think it's called Last Action Heroes. Yeah. Shane Black, who was one of the writers of a million writers on that script, said what a lot of us had thought. He was like, the casting of that kid in that role was one of the worst casting choices in the history of movies. Like that, Shane Black said that. I was like, damn.
Yeah, well, he wasn't. I mean, he was all right in some scenes, and I just didn't care for him one way or the other. Like I didn't hate him. Yeah. I just didn't care for him.
Yeah, I agree. Like I get why they casted him, but shoot, it was messy. Dean Cream-Between says Jay is 40, got to start scheduling them colonoscopies.
No, Dean Cream-Betweens, you are absolutely wrong. The only time that my Dean Cream-Betweens is going to be spread is when I'm 50, because that's the recommended age. So it's not 40.
Colonoscopy is 50. That's 50. What you gotta remember.
And you should know that if your name's Dean Cream-Betweens.
And while they're in there, you got to get the prostate touched.
I don't do while he's in there. Like I want a whole tune-up. Like I don't care. He's like, does that feel uncomfortable? He's like, I was like, I don't know, man. What? And he's like, shows me both his hands. I'm like,
can I get one more finger? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't. No, but I'm literally the only thing is I'm really nervous about that shit. I just feel like I don't want to fucking talk about like anything other than what you're feeling around for. Like if you don't feel a polyp or whatever the fuck you're looking for, if there's not a goddamn tiki hut island on my fucking prostate, I don't care. Like don't talk to me about you like video games, huh? I don't want to like, don't get to know me. Don't like, you're not my friend. Just do what you're fucking supposed to do. Root around my asshole and tell me I'm okay. If I'm not, then we'll go from there.
He's like, what are you, about 40? He's like, I can tell because I count the rings.
Yeah, I don't like. You don't want to fart in your face. I will fart. I will fart, and it will back up, and then there will be a huge explosion of shit in your mouth.
Michael Parton sounds like a good time to me. He skipped Welcome to Derry for this. Yeah, I mean that's true too. Like,
who did?
Bill Skarsgård skipped. He's not going to do Welcome to Derry, the HBO TV show.
You know, it's another big iconic role that he gets to do.
Yeah,
I mean, you can't blame him for it. It's also the money, and also his name gets out there even more than it is. It's all business moves. I understand. It might be the wrong one because it could be dog shit.
I've upset people tonight, I'm sure, with some of my takes, per the usual. But I'll give you one more. I think Bill Skarsgård, a little overrated. And it's not his fault. It's not his fault. Like he's been fine and good in everything I've seen in him. But I've seen so many takes on the internet since this picture came out. Like Bill Skarsgård can do anything. It doesn't matter how bad it is. Bill Skarsgård, brother. And I'm like,
big men want a day to fight away the cramps.
He's good. Like he's been good in everything I've seen it is. But you guys are acting like this guy's fucking Keanu or something. He's not proved that yet. The filmography is not there to support anything that guy makes. I watch territory. It's just
he's all right. I never really thought he was. I mean, he's all right.
Yeah,
I think people are like, think he's like Cillian Murphy or something. Like he's got like, I don't know.
And he may be one day, but he's not there.
I think he's all like to carry that movie. I think he could. I mean, if the movie didn't look like that, and if it's well written, I think he could. I think he's a fine Crow. I think he's a lot better than Jason Momoa, who they originally got.
The idea, yeah, but not what they're doing. But like, yeah, the idea originally was cool. Tony Visco, Jason Momoa bores me to tears too. Tony Visco, congrats to you guys. Lord Moscow Mitch is finally stepping down. I've heard this, but not congrats to us because he's only stepping down on his like Senate, like the Congress stuff. Like he's still going to be
Mitch
over
McConnell.
Kentucky.
Yeah. I didn't know.
So-
I was like, who the fuck is this? What country does he rule?
Looks
I
like
forgot
me
it was-
with shaved in about 57 years. Like,
Well, Mitch McConnell realized like they can't cover for him anymore when he stands at the podium. He forgets what he's going to say. He blanks out. And he shits his pants. Like everyone's going to smell that in the front row. They know that
he was the writer of the Crow reboot.
Yeah, yeah. It's like at some point you gotta hang it up. He looks like a fucking the turtle from like how many licks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop?
He looks like Weekend at Bernie's Part 19 if they kept the same.
Yeah, there's the only other guy that looks like Weekend at Bernie's is Joe Biden. Maybe you should take a page out of his book.
It's true, Joe Biden's not great.
Like that motherfucker like can't even walk upstairs. Like he's a hard time navigating that shit. Like the other day, it was like the guy asked him, he's like, "Are you going to California for a replacement for you to run in against Trump?" He was like, "Are you watching? Are you ready?" I'm like, "What the fuck are you talking about? Like, what do you act like? Like he acted like he was at a show, like a WWF event.
He's too old, man. They're all too fucking
I don't even
old.
want to make fun of him. I feel bad for the motherfucker. I really do. I was like, you sick bitches, dude. Like that guy walks around with a full diaper. He has a full diaper on, and you're saying, oh yeah, he could wipe the floor with Trump. The only time he could wipe the floor with Trump is when the only time he's ever seen the floor wiped is when he's watched people wipe the floor around him when he shit his pants. That's the only time he's wiped.
But to be fair, Trump's still spring chicken either. He's up there like
yeah, but the motherfucker don't like he didn't forget where he's fucking a fucking president. Like he was like. He's like, you know whose fault this is? Trump. It's like that bitch hadn't been in office in 4 years, dumbass. Like, what the fuck you mean?
They both suck. They're both fucking awful.
He probably still thinks he's a vice president for Obama. I was like, Obama will fix it.
they're both the fucking worst, dude. Yeah. Hey, Katie Sidebottom, what the fuck's going on? It's good to see your face.
Hey, Katie.
It's the fucking best.
They're both the idiots. I don't care about you, but I feel bad for him, dude. Like I swear to God, I think some comedian said that he's like, you know why I like watching Biden? He's gonna be the first president you ever see die on camera.
That's my dog, not my shit.
Not like, you know what I mean? Like actually die on camera.
Yeah, that's
just falling over dead.
It's completely fucking believable, man. We are so fucked that those are the two people we chose. God damn us all. Cody Garcia, Jay, happy belated. Mike, congrats on Joe Blow. Thank you, Thaw. You two have gotten me through more days than I can count. Keep up the great content. Jay, can I get a goddamn you, Micah?
Goddamn you, Micah. Thank you, Cody. What'd you get on Joe Blow? Did you blow somebody?
I blew a guy named Joe, and we're gonna get married next semester.
Did it taste like Skittles? I knew it.
Afterwards, we're gonna hit the pipe at Mount. Oh, I fucked it up.
You mean Joe Blow Movies?
Yeah, Joe Blow Movies website. I've been writing for him and doing videos and stuff for him here and there a little bit.
So overrated.
Just had one come out.
What a fucking sellout, dude.
You know, it's like people only do things for money anymore, and that's sad.
What a fucking sellout. Joe Blow. Yeah, Blow, as in their site sucks. Sucks.
Hey, you don't say that. You don't say
sucks.
that.
It stinks in here. It stinks.
You don't say that. John Winstead, holy ball dropping.
Holy shit, John, is that you? Is that your real fucking picture? You're a handsome devil.
Oh my God, no, it is John. It's that John fucking Winston. I should have known.
Dude, you are a handsome devil.
I should have fucking known.
Ridiculous handsome. Look at your fucking neck chain, dude.
I'm gonna find you. I'm gonna send you crispity, crunchy, peanut buttery stacks for Christmas. Thank you, dude. You're the fucking best.
Thank you, John, man.
John Winston's back, everybody. It's been a minute, buddy. It's good to see you. Couldn't send 500 because I already super chatted other channels. Hey, who the fuck are you cheating on us with, pal?
Man. Don't worry about it. It's all
no, it's not okay, dude. Jay. It's not okay. All right, let me smell your dick.
You will later.
I'll come over here and let me. Not your dick, Jay. I want to smell his dick. I want to see who he's been hanging around with.
Oh, I see.
You son of a bitch.
Well, his dick's gonna smell,
son of a bitch.
Like he definitely uses suave.
Dude, could they do it? I might be like Shaq in Scary Movies or Freddy Got Fingered. Like, could he do it like this? Huh? Could he do it like this? I'm back from Moscow. Just caught up with like 12 live streams. Thanks, Tim C. But I'm back now. I'm sorry, Jay. You know, we're just fucking blessed sons of bitches to have folks like you and Tim and fucking all the people in here that
all you guys. I mean, yeah, if it's $1 or this mega fucking amazing, huge cocked man, whatever. It's awesome, dude. Like, thank you guys. Like, we
miss you, buddy. And yeah, like Jay said, Lee as well, and fucking everybody. I'm sorry, Jay, about your father and Mike. Stop being racist. He really is just running
he's got, like, listen, John. Like, this motherfucker like is getting crazy with this shit. I mean, I'm thinking that he's gonna come out on stream one day with a white robe. I'm getting tired of hearing about it.
Oh my God, that's hilarious.
It's all fucking race and shit. And Jacob Pinkett Smith.
Just playing on what Jay says at you sometimes. No,
Yeah.
it does. Jay calls me racist all the time. Usually he's inside of me when he does it because I like it.
Yeah,
So it gets me off.
yeah. It's like, don't you know that I'm like 1/4 Native American?
I'll let
And
Jay
Mike's
tell
like-
me.
No, it's like Mike's like, I don't like
Pinkett
that.
again.
I don't like that Cherokee shit. No, my mom, her mom was full-blooded Cherokee. So I don't know how that gets diluted down. Oh, it's actually my mom, meaning my grandmother, so it gets diluted down. So I'm like, I don't know, like not even, I don't know, like it's barely there. It's like I got a little, like sometimes I can look out at the sky and I can do a dance and the rain might happen.
Yeah, I don't believe it.
I got the rain dance. I got a little bit of the magic power inside of me.
The magic power. Yeah, every time I get in there, I try to find it, but I haven't been able to seek it out yet. My dick is
No,
like
I
October.
can't stay hard because it's hard to stay hard when you're fucking a Grand Wizard of the Ku Klux Klan.
It's hard to clap with your dick in your hands, pal. It's hard to clap with your dick.
What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? But thank you, John. Yeah, I actually was wondering. We were wondering about what happened to you, but you've been in Moscow, dude. Holy shit! Fucking
That's.
crazy.
I think it's. Well, I want to out you. I know why you were there, and I hope everything's going well there, brother. He said, I made that sound like it was nefarious or something, like he was visiting a loved one. That's all.
Yeah,
I
like,
know
you just
what
fucking
you're
bugging
doing in Moscow,
Listen,
you motherfucker.
So not only is it's some racism behavior, it's a fucking like I'm a conspiracy, a QAnon asshole.
You fucking shit. John,
John.
sight for sore eyes, buddy. And not just because of that, just because we fucking love you, man. Thank you so fucking much. You're the goddamn best. Get right. I always thought Raiden was white. Look at him in MK9, MK versus DC, MK10,
Yeah.
MK11. He looks and sounds like an old white guy.
Well, he does, but actually, if you look at the artwork in Mortal Kombat 1, in the original Mortal Kombat on in arcade, or when it came to the games, home systems, Super Nintendo and Genesis, he's clearly, he looks Asian. Like he's got like a very Oriental look about him.
No, when you said that, dude, all I could think was, Cable Guy with Ben Stiller's like, it seems like he looked Asian. I think he was Asian.
No, I always thought he looked Asian, and the idea, like, and then the fact that he's worshipped by the Shaolin monks, they're not going to worship a fucking dude that came over on the Mayflower. Like it originated in. Like, in fucking
Nina,
China.
the Pitta, the Santa Marina. I put her, and she asked, and she's.
But you're right. But you are right. Later iterations of him, he definitely looks more Caucasian. But but he's always. I think he's always supposed to be an Asian descent.
You like that?
What? Are you saying something? Take your fucking hat off.
No, I won't take my hat off.
Take your hat off now.
No, I want to see it.
I want to see a racist cranium.
No,
you didn't read it. Yeah,
Gary. I saw that you DM'd me through the Patreon because I saw it popped in my phone. I was like, oh, that's Gary. I know what he wants. I'm going to give it to him. I'll find those for you, dude. I'll send them to you. Colton Kanda. My hope is that a new Crow would be like Halloween 4. Horrible look, but badass movie. All right.
Well, my hope is that I'll get a hairline like yours, Colton, but it's just not in the cards. So,
do I look like a blonde, big tits, taste like vanilla ice cream?
By the way, what the fuck is that, Colton?
Answer my question.
Wait a minute. Who is in your profile pic?
It's Sean. He's another one that's cheating on us. Hanging out with Sean from the fucking.
Whatever.
I visit movie sites.
Together,
hang out with Chris Nelson all day.
I don't care. I'll do that. You know what? I'm going to do what Sean does. When I meet people, I'm going to go like this. I'm not even going to smile. I'm not even going to smile at you. I don't care. Fuck you.
Just kidding. Hey, we actually we hung out with Sean for a minute. At Scarefest too.
It's all in love. You know that, Colton.
Super nice dude.
I've been trying to find you on Xbox. All you do is block me.
I know it's. I know it's.
No, I'm not on Xbox. I'm on PS5 right now.
But no, I thought what were we talking about? Oh yeah, no, you're right, and maybe that could happen. But do I look like a blonde, big tits, taste like vanilla ice cream?
What are you talking about?
Do I look like a blonde with big tits who tastes like vanilla ice cream?
You look like an asshole. What do you mean?
Then why are you trying to fuck me?
What?
It's from True Romance.
No, I need to watch that movie.
Yeah, you do. I wish you fucking would. How about that? How about you get it in 4K? Shut the hell up about it. Gary said, I wouldn't care if it was a different character. Hundreds of people have been chosen by the Crow in the comics, but they had to do Eric. Thank you.
Dude, Gary, that's exactly what we 100%, dude. The Crow is like, it's supposed to be this like mythological, amazing, like opportunity for like people that have had, death occur, what are you doing? Yes,
I'm trying to look and see if Gary is. I'm looking at Gary's picture to see if Gary just put up a picture of Jenna Ortega or if Gary's actually a female. I mean, not that it matters.
No, he's not. It's a
I
Gary.
can't tell.
The name's fucking Gary. But anyway, I'm saying, goddamn.
What does that mean?
No, it's like Eurotrip. You met a cool guy on the internet. What was the name in the?
Oh, so it's a joke.
No, his name's Gary. He maybe.
How do you know it's a he? It looks like a female to me.
Jenna Ortega's hot, and that's why he has a profile pic.
I don't know Ortega. Not I can't tell.
Anyhow, I forgot what the fuck I was going to say. Anyway,
because you're not being a part of the solution. You're being a part of the fucking problem, Jay.
The Crow is a great fucking goddamn comic book series, and anybody can be the Crow. So yes, you're right. Eric Draven doesn't need to be the fucking focal point.
Why are you yelling at everyone? What do they do to you?
Sometimes Daddy gets mad.
You should get that looked at. JT Costa said the look of Eric looks inspired by the Crow. Wild Justice. Yeah, that's what it looks like, JT. Wild fucking Justice.
Where he has the tattoo. That's a comic, I'm assuming.
Where he has the tattoos. Yeah, and a lot of people are like, so what? He has tattoos. And I'm like, dude, it's not the fucking tattoos.
No,
I mean, a little bit the face tattoos, yeah, but for me, it's more the fucking haircut.
I'm not a fucking bank executive. It's like, I'm not hiring that asshole. He has tattoos. Are you serious?
Yeah.
I'm gonna let that guy handle money. He's probably a felon. We're not like that. What is
up with kids getting fucking face tattoos, by the way? Like, is it just like all the other generations, like Quaaludes, fucking pot,
do you know
cocaine?
Why? Do you know why?
Covered, so you got to do something new.
What do you think What do you think the number one job that kids aspire to have when they get out?
Mumble rapper?
Nope, fucking YouTube and Twitch.
Well, I don't know any fucking YouTubers I watch with a face tattoo.
Yeah, but we're becoming obsolete. That's going to be the next one. All Machine Gun Kelly fucking replicas.
I don't think Machine Gun Kelly has a face tattoo. That's the thing.
He just looks like he would. The only face tattoo is the fucking cum stain that Eminem left on it. But I'm saying no. I'm saying like that's why they don't have. You have a face tattoo. Like I swear to God, dude. Like we were old enough to remember Mike Tyson came out of prison with that fucking tribal tattoo on his face. You're like, God damn, you deformed yourself. Like getting in the ass is worse. It's bad enough, but you were like. I didn't take it in the ass. I got ass. I fucking got so much ass in prison. This is what Mike Tyson probably thought inner monologue, that I created a tribal tattoo on my face to let the other warlords know that I take ass. I don't get ass.
It's like Yellowstone. You have to get the fucking stamp on you.
By the way, I love Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson is a changed man. I do think he's good. He's cool.
I just don't. Yeah, I don't get it. Like, I swear to God, maybe that's the new thing that like to piss your parents off. But a face tattoo, people getting their boyfriends and girlfriends tattooed on their cheek. I come on, that's just too much. That's too fucking much.
I don't have a tattoo, let alone a face tattoo.
Are you ever gonna get one? It's just like
I'm 40 years old, dude. If I got a fucking tattoo at 40, so they're gonna midlife crisis. Is what they're gonna.
There's
say.
nothing wrong with getting a tattoo at fucking 40.
They're gonna say midlife because the next thing he's gonna be doing is going to the Harley Davidson store, buying leather fucking chaps and a fucking outfit, and saying, "I'll learn how to drive a bike and I'll walk around with this motorcycle helmet till I do."
Dude, grandmas get tattoos these days. Tattoos are. You should get a tattoo. Just see what it feel like. Like fucking dudes, just one time. See what it's like.
I've done that. Didn't like it.
You might like a tattoo a little more.
I don't like needles, so gonna avoid.
I don't like needles either, but it's not like needles. It's like scratching your skin. Anyways, hey, you know what we should do? After we read this, we're gonna watch the Strangers trailer because I feel like
after we read this, I actually gotta go pee again.
Again?
Yeah.
You need to get fuck your butt. You need to get your bladder checked out.
No, one day shit, dude. I'm telling you, it's fucking with my system. I'm not taking it again. I'm fucking done with it, dude.
That's fair. Wild Willie said, if you could pick one to own and we were all street legal, A, 89 Batmobile, B, the DeLorean, C, Ecto 1. Great question. None have actual abilities, just for nostalgia. It's the Batmobile for me.
Yeah, well, it's gonna be the Batmobile. I mean, I love the DeLorean. It's amazing. Yeah, it's gonna be the Batmobile. The DeLorean. Okay, wait a minute. No, wait, time. It'll be the Batmobile. The DeLorean's cool looking, but at the end of the day, the actual 89 Batmobile out of those three cars, my opinion, most iconic. It's got a unique look about it. No other car looks like that. It's not like, emulating it. It's its own thing. The DeLorean the time machine is literally based off the DeLorean, and the Ecto 1 is based on like a 57 Cadillac or something with just a ghost symbol on it with the lights and shit. So the Batmobile is wholly unique.
Yeah, I'd go. I like the Ecto One is maybe my favorite to look at, but like I would go with Batmobile because A, it's easier to park than the Ecto One, and B, like it's got to be the Batmobile. That's one of the coolest
You know what?
fucking
I
things in
heard,
those movies.
but I did hear. I bet I'll bet out of all those cars, the DeLorean would be the easiest to drive because it's actually just a fucking car, like with
They
a
would be.
regular windshield.
That's
the
true.
The Batmobile is apparently a bitch to drive because like it's like this fucking big, like the windshield.
Yeah.
It has like one little wiper that goes hello. With, like, and you're like, it's like Batman don't need windshield wipers, and they maybe don't even have windshield wipers. I don't know. I think for it to be street legal, it would have to have.
I think I saw it have windshield wipers in a movie once. I could be wrong there. All right, go pee, you fucking piece of shit. You fucking dick.
Why don't
You
you just
fucking
fucking calm
dick.
down? Why don't you calm down before you start
Jeez.
lactating? I don't want to hear it.
Too late, buddy.
I
too
knew
late.
it. I could see the stain through the shirt.
You can smell the estrogen
No, I can.
piping out.
Soy boy.
Hot estrogen piping from my nipples. Come get some free smells, everyone. Oh, that was gross. Even for me, that was fucking gross. I just read that. Sorry, Wild Willie. Joe Valentine. What would you guys think about a buddy cop horror movie with Loomis and Dewey? Obviously, Pleasance would have been ideal, but who would you cast as Loomis? I just put this out on Twitter today, dude. I was watching Dune 2 the other day and watching Javier Bardem, and I thought to myself, fuck, that guy could pull off Loomis. Javier Bardem, man. No Country for Old Men, bad guy in James Bond. He's done so many things. That guy has just, you look into his eyes and he can grow the beard and get the look, trench coat, whatever you want. It's not really important. That's easily done for anyone. Hella. She's literally eating the chair. Where was I? Javier Bardem. Dude, that's my choice. He's charismatic as fuck. If you look into his eyes, there's pain, there's everything. He could play Halloween 4 Loomis. You know, read it, or I'll break it off. Like he could do that. He could also play Sweet Loomis. Like you don't understand. Javier Bardem's my choice for Loomis. But buddy cop horror movie. I love buddy cop movies. Loomis and Dewey together. It's been weird, but I'd watch the shit out of it with my pants off. I'm into it, my friend. It's a thing that we'll never ever see, but I'm into it. The Masked Met, boys. I'm in a little trouble. I punched out the drummer for the band Real Big Fish, and I can't afford lawyers. Either of you got a crawl space I can lay low in. Why does it feel like that actually happened, dude? That feels too specific to be a lie. Did someone? Real Big Fish news. Whew. Okay, I thought I saw for a second there Real Big Fish drummer attacked, but it said something else. Isn't Real Big Fish the band that does I think I'll have myself a beer? I hope you didn't punch them out, but if they were trying to sleep with your girlfriend, then that's fair game. But you can't come here. No, you got to get that shit out of here. I got warrants. Trucking Inspired, Garth Brooks has disabled his comment section. The war is over, and we are in a time of healing. I'm happy for you that you and Garth Brooks have come to a place of healings, but you better hope that he doesn't come out with that other personality of his, Chris Gaines, because then shit's going to get real emo fucked up. He's going to fucking dance your ass in a fucking hallway somewhere and then cry about it and write songs. Kyle, Camp Crystal Lake, how excited are you guys? Kyle, hold that thought because there is some Friday the 13th news. And Dean, this is an exploding offer. There is some Friday the 13th news that just came out today. I haven't even read it myself. Jonathan Nichols sent it on Twitter. He's like, talk about this tonight. We're going to cover that in just a second. So hold your horses there, Kyle. But I'm really excited for that show. I don't know if the news is about that show or not, but I'm tired of fucking waiting, to be honest with you. I'm like Jennifer Aniston in Rockstar when he's like, all I do is eat pussy, man. Breakfast, morning, noon, and night. All I do is eat pussy, man. And she's like, Chris, get in here and do it or shut up. And then he runs in there. He's like, okay. I don't know where I was coming with that. Just get in here and show me the Crystal Lake TV series already. Andrew Morris, which is so close to Zach Morris, who was my favorite Saved by the Veil character. Fuck Slater. Friday nights are fucking wham nights. Miss you guys. We miss you too, pal. Hey, Jay, what's going on? Shut up.
Fuck! I hit my fucking knee, dude.
Oh, I missed it because I was.
Dude.
You okay?
Oh!
Ew.
You guys,
Why don't you cry about it, you big baby?
well, I had to take that sweater off. Though. My shit. I don't want everybody to see my butterfly collar.
Dude, I watched 40 Days and 40 Nights last night. Josh Hartnett. Dude's collars were fucking like
I
out
know,
to
dude.
here.
I didn't. This is a birthday gift, so I can't really talk too much shit. Oh, she don't watch it anyway. But she got it for me. Look how big this fucking. Look how big it is, dude.
I didn't
look
notice
like,
it until you pulled it up, though.
I know, but I look like I'm literally either gonna like start like a electronica band from the '80s, or I'm gonna suck somebody's blood tonight. I don't give a fuck.
I think it looks good. I think it's a nice shirt.
Shooter McGavin.
You sound like a Russell Brand in 40 Days where it's like, oh, I'll take my life, but not the shirt.
Well, I don't like. It's like she got me. She's like, here's I hate when they buy you, shirts or something for your birthday or jeans. You're like, I wouldn't. Why'd you do that? Like I have a specific like style. I'll buy my own things, and then they'll be like, and you don't wear it for like a day or two. I'm like, are you gonna wear that nice shirt I bought you?
Yeah, that is the worst.
And you're like, I was going to, but I feel like I'm going to save it for a special occasion. Oh, you're having a stream coming up. You should wear it and let everybody see it. But yeah, I should totally do that.
Yeah, that is the worst when it's not something you want to wear. We've all gotten some bad clothing items but I think that's a nice looking shirt. That's a nice looking blouse there. Does it come in a men's? I'm just kidding. It doesn't.
I think it does. I don't know.
It's a nice shirt, man. MD Mizzo sounds like a wrestler. I don't know why. The Miz. First time catching a live video and chatting with you all. First off, thank you all for the entertainment. Mullet Crow is gross. Last thing, where can I send you guys a Ghostbusters spoof video I made?
We watched the movie 2 at
gmail.com.
Yep. So that's where you can send it. By the way, I love your profile pic, dude. So you're obviously a huge Ghostbusters fan. I can only assume you own like the full shebang, the full costume. I've only got bits and pieces of it. I don't have I got the suit and I got like a proton pack, but I don't have all the extra bells and whistles. But that looks bad. That profile pic looked good, dude. But yeah, you're right. Mullet Crow is a no-go.
Thanks for hanging out with us, man. It's nice for you to join us. I wear women's underwear. But Jay never wants to talk about that, so that's whatever.
Yeah, I'm just interested.
You be his best friend.
You take them off.
You be his best friend. That's fine. You just be his best friend. Kyle, I want a Spawn remake, retooled, whatever.
Yes, dude. Kyle, you are fucking correct, though. Okay, bring us a Spawn remake. Where the fuck is that?
Todd McFarlane is somewhere talking about it right now.
We are going to discuss it right now because
Todd McFarlane is somewhere talking about it right now. I know it's never going to happen.
It's like, listen, I bought a baseball. It's $1 million. $1 million, and I draw comic books. I drew Spider-Man and Spawn. He's Batman with balls. And if you notice, I'm trying to do a list because he has one, but that's nothing wrong with that. That's fine. People have them.
You son of a bitch.
I will say, yes, you're talking about a movie that absolutely needs a remake. Is Spawn? I love that character. It's one of the best superhero characters of all time, and it's a great story and very relatable story. And the HBO, the Spawn series was so good. And when the movie came out, like it was a complete dog shit show. So I would absolutely love a remake.
Yeah, I hope that he directs it. And then if dude, I'm tired of hearing him talk about it.
He directed the other one. It was bad.
I didn't realize he directed that one too. But he's
maybe he didn't. No, he had a lot. Did he direct it? I think there was. I think he might have. There was something about it. Like I don't know if it was him. I might be getting it confused.
No, Jay, it was Mark Aze Dip.
That's what I said because you wouldn't forget that name.
Duh.
That name lives in fucking fame.
Yeah, he wants to direct it, and he wants to have complete control over it.
But I think that's what it was. I think he exerted too much control. Todd McFarlane did, and it didn't. He didn't know anything about making a movie, and that just that happens. Of course, he made the character. He wants to be a part of it, and he wants to be a consultant. Absolutely, but if you don't know anything about making a movie, just shut your trap.
Just shut the fuck up and watch, pal. Let the boy watch. Jay Dia, hey, it's good to see you, my friend. It's been a minute. It feels like. Hey guys, something that you know what? Wait a minute, I gotta restart that. That sounded like when you show up for church. It's like, oh, it's good to see you at service day. I haven't seen you in 6 months. I didn't mean like that. I just meant generally. It's like
I can smell candy corn somewhere. Like that's. I always smell like when mom would drag us to Sunday school. I would smell like candy corn and peppermint when I walked in. I don't know. It was like weird.
Did have a distinct that church.
Well, yeah, it smelled like the Nazarene church. It just had like a peppermint candy corn smell.
Yeah,
it's like like the inside of like a Halloween mask because everyone's wearing masks.
Yeah.
No one's fucking real.
No one's real here. Hey guys, some days you just get to do cool stuff. I got to interview Kevin Eastman today, the motherfucking maker of the Turtles.
Wow, dude.
Super cool dude. Also cool to see you on Joe Blow Mike. Thank you, man. Glad I get to catch a live. Have a great show. Dude, it sounds like you've been busy. So sorry for my snide comment if it sounded that way. I didn't mean it that way. I was just genuinely happy to see you. And who the fuck gets to just interview Kevin Eastman? What are you doing in this? Where you been spending your nights? Huh?
I don't know.
Where you been spending your nights?
I don't what who the fuck is this Joe Blow guy? Like, is he some kind of crack addict that like fucking hangs around and like deals out to the kids?
No,
He's like part of the T-Birds.
it's a website, Jay. We've read their news articles many times together.
I don't know who they are.
We slept together on top of one of their newspaper ads.
Joe Blow.
You don't ever remember it.
Joe Blow. No, I know they are. I'm kidding.
No, dude, that's fucking cool though. Like, you got to tell us what you're doing. Why are you interviewing people? What can we get in on that shit? How come you haven't?
Maybe he was at the Waffle House and he was just like one booth over and he was like, "Hey, did you make the turtles?" He was like, "Yeah." You want to talk about them? It's like, "Yeah." And they just ask him questions. That's what you do.
The fuck. It's good to see you again.
I one time we were at Steak and Shake when we were younger and we saw our local meteorologist and that was the highlight of our lives.
Marvin Bartlett,
dude, that was big time. I was like, "It's fucking that guy, dude."
You guys want to see a fucking man? You guys want to see a fucking man? I'm showing them Marvin fucking Bartlett. That's what I'm doing right now.
Don't let them see it too long. It's like looking at the sun. It'll blind you.
Ladies, protect your ovaries because just looking at this could get you pregnant. All right, check out our old news anchor, Marvin motherfucking Bartlett. That's a man.
That's a man right there.
That's a man. His name's Marlon. Probably got a deep, sultry voice.
That's the kind of guy like, listen, I might cheat on my wife. Hell, I might even hire a hitman to kill her. But I believe in America. God damn. Is that his wife?
Nah, I don't know. That's just somebody on the news. Yeah, dude, he had a sultry voice. Kurt Loder of the Kentuckies. That's what he was. He was the Kurt Loder of the Kentuckies.
Marvin fucking you have a name like Marvin Bartlett. You got something.
This guy's name's Marvin Bartlett too. He doesn't know anything.
That guy looks like he was left out of the Oppenheimer project.
he's got nothing on this.
He's like,
Marvin Bartlett.
That came up with it, not Einstein. I
love Marvin fucking Bartlett. Look at that guy. Good evening, Kentucky.
That guy looks like he wants to sell me Orbit's gum.
We saw that motherfucker on a Steak and Shake sitting there like, these fries.
Yeah,
are
but
delicious.
we were two pussies to go say hello.
Yeah, we were like 12.
That was a big time. Oh, we talked about that for 2 days after we left. Like, we saw a famous person.
Fucking Bartlett. It's the Catalina fucking wine mixer. Marvin fucking Bartlett, pal. How about that? I got to change my battery. Leave the machine. Keep being a machine powers. Hey, Loomis, I seen Chalice on OnlyFans. He's wearing nothing but his underwear dancing to Touch Me all night long. I swear I seen Sartain there too. You tell him what you think about that while I replace my battery. Slut.
Well, what I would tell you, Lee, is, you maybe stop surfing around the goddamn gay porn sites. What are you doing? Your name's Lee the Machine, not Lee I take it in the ass all the time machine. You know what I'm saying? What are you doing? And as far as you telling me things I don't, like, I already know that. Okay, I know that goddamn Dr. Chalice walks around wearing women's underpants.
I said that earlier too. I said you look
I didn't believe you though. There's obviously a fight happening in the background. Mike is obviously gonna smack his wife. It is what it is. But at the end of the day, the Chalice and Touch Me All Night Long, as far as his background information, and that's what he dances to. It's you hear that? Someone died.
I'm gay, so that makes sense.
I know.
So obviously, I can't answer your question because there was too much back. It's like a goddamn Jerry Springer show around here.
I was trying to tell my 13-year-old daughter that I'm gay. All right, it was an important moment for us.
It was great. Then turn your goddamn microphone off.
So I just wanted the world to hear it. All right, I wanted the world to experience that moment.
Goddamn dick sucking fashion. Okay.
Fuck. You heartless bastard.
Dr. Chalice playing around in the dress, dancing to Touch Me Baby all night long on OnlyFans.
Touch me, baby.
We know that was going to happen, didn't we?
All night long. Turn it off.
You see, that's what he says. He's talking about the life support machine that keeps his dick alive.
There
we go.
It'll never die. Kurt Angle. Isaac Slayton. Did you know I have to pee? He says, did you know that there's a COD Zombies map with Robert Englund, Michael Rooker, Danny Trejo, Michelle Gellar as Garrett.
Stroke.
Why'd you laugh? When I fucking died, Jay's gonna go,
You would do the same. I only expect it.
You also find a zombie boss, George Romero, fourth wall break galore. I did not know that.
No, I don't play Call of Duty, so I had no idea. The zombies looked fun though, but I mean that seems cool.
You too good for Call of Duty?
I just can't afford it. It's like all the battle passes. That's like a
That's
fucking $200 game.
You gotta buy your way.
Yeah,
into
dude.
that
Like
church.
you say, it's like you start off at 70, and then like it's like a fucking dealer. It's like I'm
Yeah.
gonna let you get high a little bit, and then you're gonna paying, bitch.
We're
Like,
not alone, dude. Even my kids, like, I can't play Call of Duty. You jump in, they all like you just get murdered immediately. There's no chance. You have no chance.
What's
if you
I,
haven't been fucking hardcore.
I play it for fun. Like I like if it were like you paid $70 and you played the fucking game like back in like Modern Warfare 2 days, but now it's like Battle Pass and shit. You got to pay like a monthly fee just to exist on the motherfucker. Like, and then by the time you look at it, you're like $300. Holy shit!
What is this? Mass Man, I just want you to know that I judge you and I'm concerned. He really is into the colonoscopies. Like he enjoys them.
First off,
colonoscopies are great. Like Tony the Tiger.
Look at his profile pic. That's why he's saying it. He's drunk on that.
Jack Daniels.
It
Yeah,
felt
it's got to
good.
loosen the buns. Hey, we're at JT Customs at 9:09 p.m. and it's my turn to tinkle you haggard fuck. I don't know why I said haggard. It just sounded good.
Like from Final Fight.
Yeah. Or like the
what do you
clothing
think?
brand Haggard.
Haggard. I like that.
909.
I'll be a mayor and go fight crime. The Final Fight.
Was he the mayor?
Yeah, he was a mayor.
Oh shit. He's a handsome mayor. He's like Dan Campbell from the Lions kind of mayor.
JT, I got it. So tinkle that.
Shut up.
JT Custom says Eric's looks inspired by the Crow Wild Justice. I know we talked about that, dude. I mean, and it might be true. I don't know. I haven't read Wild Justice, but but that's not Eric Draven. So even if it's inspired by that, I just don't think it's a good fit for Eric Draven. Is what I'm saying, and I think that's how we feel. But it's fine, man. If you like it, that's cool. It's not my thing. Gary, Blumhouse is determined to get Friday the 13th, and they want James Wan to be involved. I think that's a smart move. I'm not really thrilled about Blumhouse. I think that Blumhouse, I don't want to see them handle another property like another horror iconic property. They've already done Halloween. They did 3 films. Good. Third one was fucking cum stain shit on the wall. I don't want to see. I feel like another studio should take Friday the 13th. I don't know who, but I don't think it should be Blumhouse. I don't know. At this point, Blumhouse is very quickly becoming, in my opinion, something akin to like Walmart or something. It's like, yeah, Blumhouse has got. It's like, okay, well, it's gonna be, you're gonna get your fucking Hisense TV. It'll be all right. It'll work for a little bit. I don't know. You know what I mean? It's just not my thing. But as far as James Wan being involved, absolutely, I think James Wan would be a good fit for Friday the 13th. So we'll see. Dan Beaker, Dan Bacher. Beaker. I'm gonna go with Beaker, and I know it probably is not right because Beaker is usually spelled with. I apologize for the shit question last time. I don't know what you asked. Have you played Dark Space? I played the remake, and it feels like I'm playing back in college. I don't know what you asked, bud. I don't think any. Listen, you guys know, like the shitty fucking takes that me and Mike have, and the questions that we've asked. They are fucking astronomically dumber. I'm sure they're like on the level of like Your son scored a 70, like in Forrest Gump, like the IQ level. We're dumb, but yeah, I've not played the remake. I played the original game. I have not played the remake. I've been, as far as gaming goes, I've been focused on the Final Fantasy VII remake, and then but when I was waiting on Rebirth to come out, I was playing Final Fantasy 16, and there was a couple other games in between there that I played. RoboCop Rogue City, fucking great game. I'm literally going to be a cheerleader for RoboCop Rogue City. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, it's a game that came out on Xbox, PlayStation. RoboCop Rogue City. They got Peter Weller to voice. It's the sequel that we wanted. Okay, like RoboCop 2 happened and it was fucking awesome, and then they came out with RoboCop 3, and it felt like someone slapped us in the face and said, "You want some dick?" And it was awful. RoboCop Rogue City is RoboCop 3, or at least what it should have been. But anyhow, but I have seen, and you're talking about Dead Space, I'm assuming, and Dark Space is where I'm at right now, trying to remember things. But Dead Space is a great game, and it looks great. I've seen some reviews on it, and I've seen some gameplay, but I have not played it yet. I have not played the remake. moving on. Dean Cream Betweens comes back in, and here we go, dude. Just started super chatting, but been watching you guys since 2017. Appreciate that, dude. My dad passed away in January. Oh shit, dude. Sorry about that. But you guys have kept my mood up. Love you guys, man. I feel you. I get you. My dad passed in August, and it sucks, dude. It's always going to be one of those things that you think about, and some days will be better than others, but you know, life happens, dude. But it sucks, dude. I'm glad that you're here, and I'm glad that we've helped you a little bit. But totally understand it. But thank you, dude. Thank you. Renee says, well, sucks to follow that. Anyway, I just got my Scarefest tickets, and I'm so stoked to meet y'all. Hey, cool. I'm happy to meet you too. I don't know. I think there was like some up in the air thing going on. I don't know whether we're going to be there. I'm pretty sure we are. I don't know. I don't think we are. No, I think we are, but we don't. I want to go. We'll see what happens. But Renee, I don't know what's going on. I don't know. I go away to pee one time, and then it's like, the fucking democracy of bullshit just happened overnight. But cool. It's supposed to be like the Scream guys are coming. The cast. Anyway. Elias, I don't know how to say your fucking name, and I'm sorry. I want more Hellblazer John Constantine content. I want a John Constantine sequel starring Keanu Reeves. That's what I want, but I agree with you. That's a great character, another underused character from the DC catalog, which I can't believe that they did a great TV show with him, and I wasn't a fan of it. It wasn't my cup of tea. I didn't really like the actor that much, but I know it was more true to the comics, but I really did enjoy the Keanu Reeves version. Child of the Corn says, can Jay do Pacino from Devil's Advocate? Funny shit. Haha. Yeah. That's how I'm gonna look when I get that fucking colonoscopy. Pacino. Look, but don't touch. Touch, but don't taste. Taste, but don't swallow. And while you're jumping from one foot to the next, he's laughing his sick fucking ass off. What's with that? Never.
Gotta do that. He's a sadist.
Yeah. He's a sadist. He's an absentee landlord. And Keanu Reeves is like, but we're destined to lose, Dad. Consider the source, son.
That's a great scene, dude. It's a great scene.
It's so good. And you can, and I didn't know this, but Keanu Reeves took a pay cut to get Al Pacino for that part. Like Al Pacino, I didn't know that either. But they were just talking. I watched this video on YouTube about how great of a guy Keanu Reeves is, and like what he'll do for his the crew that works on the movie. And they knew that Pacino was the best fit. And Pacino, I don't know if it was like he didn't really feel it, or it's probably money, but we don't know. But he didn't really like it. But Keanu Reeves literally was like, you guys, the director, the vision, the writers wanted him. They were like, he's the perfect fit for the devil. And he took a pay cut to get in there. And I mean, it turned out great. That was the smart move.
Nothing Keanu Reeves does is incorrect. That man's a godsend. Starfleet, thanks, buddy. Says, love you guys. One question. Who did it better as a final one? Christy from Hellraiser or the guy from Nightmare 2?
All right, dude. All right, Starfleet. You're already coming in hot from the Enterprise with questions that we can't dare to answer, okay? Holy shit. Picard should have warned you. We ain't that type of crowd around here. You ain't going to ask difficult questions while we're drinking deep. But I will answer this question. I will say the guy from Nightmare 2, and I'm only going to say that because there's no final guy. Jesse is a unique character because there is no final guy in any of those movies. None. Nightmare on Elm Street, Friday the 13th, Scream, Hellraiser, none of those movies was there. And Jesse was very, very good. Mike and I actually wanted the wheelchair guy to be the final dude in the Friday the 13th movie, and that didn't happen. But Kirsty is in my opinion super underrated as a final girl. No one ever mentions her, and she had to like go toe to toe with like the embodiment of fucking like, I'm gonna rip your nipples off and wear them as earrings and then lick your face while I'm doing it, kind of evil, which is much more than a lot of these other chicks went through.
Yeah,
I think she's more. If you're gonna, I would put her over Neve Campbell. I would, because
you're gonna go with, fucking watch your fucking mouth, buddy.
Because you go like this. You go Jamie Lee Curtis, for Halloween. He's a supernatural entity. You get that. Laurie Strode, she survived that. You also have Heather Langenkamp, Nancy. She survived a supernatural horror killer that can invade your dreams.
Listen to me. You say that about Nev Campbell, you're gonna get that.
That's what Mike wants to do to her ass. Like he wants her to reenact Wild Things. But that's
I told my kids that the other night. I was like, you guys have no idea. Like when we grew up, our parents looked at us when we mouthed off, and they were like, "Come get it."
Dude. You saw shit like that back in the day. That's like Superman's thing, Doomsday hit the Earth. You're like, it's over.
The kids today don't know.
They don't know. But yeah, I would pick Jesse from Nightmare 2 just because I think as like a final guy, there's no final guy. I mean, and some are going to argue, they're going to say, what's his name from Friday the 13th, but he's not really because he dies. What's his name?
Jarvis doesn't die.
Jarvis.
He doesn't die. Oh, Tommy Jarvis. No, he doesn't die.
Yeah, he does.
No, he doesn't die.
Oh, no, I'm just thinking of his acting career. I meant like no, I was kidding. Yeah, okay, but I still don't think he's as like there's something Jesse is really cool overall. Like what he has to deal with, and the fact that it's a supernatural killer that invades dreams, and I just think it's a unique story. Nightmare 2 is on par, in our opinion, with Nightmare 1. It's on par.
Yeah, I agree. I love both movies a lot, and that's a really tough question. I'll say Kirsty just because Jay said the other one, and I want to make him mad. But that's a good.
I know
question.
that Mike was just wearing a red hat. I didn't know he was fucking representing the Soviet Union over there with his communist ass attitude.
You fucking commie bastards. Christopher Sampson, fly me to the moon like that bitch Alex Crampson says. Dudes, is there a Grave Encounters 3 in your future? No, they never sent us our fucking DVD. All right, they promised us one thing when they asked us to do that role. They said, "Would you like to be in our movie?" And we said yes, and they said we'll send you a DVD when it's done. And we said, "Oh, we're going to do it anyway."
Poster.
Yeah, and we never fucking came.
We didn't get no fucking swag. We got nothing.
What's up with that, Vicious Brothers? That's why there's not a Grave Encounters 3 because we sued the system. We sued them.
So I didn't like even if we had actually been in that movie and starred in it, and they were like, "You're not getting paid," we were like, "I don't know how to hire a lawyer, so I guess we'll just let it go." I was like, I would have been like, let's just call Becker and Becker. Like their injury firm, dude. I was like, I feel injured.
We're kidding. Like that was just cool to be a part of. But I'll never forget that, dude. By the way, we had to pay $10 to rent it ourselves.
We had nothing to do. Like, well, no, we were gonna get like swag. We were gonna get like a poster and like maybe a coffee cup and something.
And we probably would have paid them like $25 to be in it.
Like they're like, yeah, we'll send you that shit, but you got to pay for the shipping. Okay.
That night when we had both of our wives over,
it was so stupid.
We ordered some Papa John's and we rented the movie and we're like, this is crazy. We're about to be in a movie, and we watched it and it came on, and then we were like, oh, that was short. And then like we sat and watched the whole rest of the movie. It was like, oh, that was a movie.
It was literally like, we were like acting like it was like a red carpet event. And we were like, where's all the glitz and glamour? Like where, like we were like lining it up. Like we were going to like, should we get hors d'oeuvres? I don't know.
It was like an NFL draft event where they show the guys at the couch with their whole families watching.
Yeah. We thought we were going to like bounce around and like start headbutting each other like Gronk did when he got fucking picked up by the Patriots. And then that didn't happen.
Mike, did you order the new Trump shoes for when you b-ball it up? Jay, I have seen the Trump shoes,
He's got Trump shoes?
Yeah, he's a grifter, Jay. And he's going to sell anything.
I call that a smart businessman.
You got to pay for those legal fees somehow, man.
He's like, hey, listen, I got
fees. You got to pay for.
You want some of my shoes? Watch me run away from this lawsuit. That's how I do things. And I eat steak. I ate some fucking Omahas as I'm doing it.
It's like, watch this dunk. It's called the Stormy Daniels special.
I get the. That bitch that apparently fucked in a fucking bookstore across the street from Trump Towers. Yeah, that horse face hoe. I did it with my Trump shoes on because I don't give a fuck.
Winnie the Pooh did. Mr. Big Bow says, sorry, boys, bought a PS2 today. Can't send none. Hey,
man, them PS2s get you. I do. No, like if you're talking about like an untouched, never used PS2 from eBay, that shit's expensive. Like you can, it sucks, dude. I remember I had the original PlayStation 2 when it came out, like where it was like the old design, and then I got the mini, and they were fucking. I should have kept it, but dude, of course I gave it away like an asshole. And yeah,
those are too expensive too. Like when you find them places, you're like, God damn, y'all want $68 for a Nintendo 64? It's got to be at least under $64. Colton, Jay, I'm on Xbox now too. Maybe third time's a charm. We'll figure it out next meetup. Did y'all see Kevin Costner's new movie trailer for Horizon?
No, Colt, we won't figure it out. I'm done with your fucking catch and release games that you play with my heart. I don't want to play it anymore. I'm done. You're tearing up my heart. Instinct said so.
You're
But as far as
tearing up my heart on
Kevin Costner
Xbox
Horizon,
Live.
no, the only Horizon I want to hear out of your mouth is Event Horizon Director's Cut released, and that's never going to happen.
I did see the trailer for that in the trailers for Dune 2, which fucking, you think if the movie's 2 hours and 45 cock-sucking minutes long, they wouldn't have 30 minutes of trailers, but they did. They fucking did. I couldn't feel my fucking limbic system after that movie was over. But dude, no, he's doing this whole Horizon thing. It's like an old Western about the Cowboys versus the Indians. It's going to be like 4 fucking movies that he's doing.
What? But here's the thing. I actually, and a lot of people will disagree with this, and I understand. I like those long ass Kevin Costner movies. I think The Postman is one of his best movies ever, and people fucking hate that movie. And
Postman
it's 3.5 hours long,
dude.
I do. It's so good. I love it, and it's 3.5 hours long. And I remember renting that movie back in the day at a Hollywood Video or Blockbuster one, and it was like 2 tapes. I'm like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
And I was like, but I loved it. I was like, I can't wait to see. You know what? It felt like an RPG to me, like an actual like action adventure video game. Yeah, I don't know. And then the only other movie, Glory, was 2 tapes long. Remember Glory?
This is going to be a 2-taper. Dude, there's like 2 movies that come out like 3 months. It was like part 1 in July, part 2 in August or some shit like that. It's going to be a fucking epic. And either Kevin Costner, Waterworld, either it's going to be an epic and it's going to be huge and it's going to be amazing. The trailer looked pretty good. It just kind of reminded me of Yellowstone, to be honest with you. But it's either going to be that or I just, you never know what the political side of this stuff's going to be with people like that. But it's either going to be that or it's going to be Waterworld 2.0. We'll see.
Is Kevin Costner political? I don't even know if he is.
Oh, yeah, dude. He's like in all the Fox News ads and shit like that. Like, I don't know if he actually is, but I know that like they think he is at least. Like, so I don't know.
He's from fucking California. That's as far as Fox as you can get. Like, that's like California. I suck. What's his name? That fucking really good looking guy on CNN with the fucking hair that came out as gay.
Cuomo.
Yep, that's who it is. No, I'll suck fucking Wolf Blitzer's dick before I'll even look at Tucker Carlson.
Gary says, I was on another stream and the YouTuber put Brie Larson as his pick for a joke. So I said, hell no, I'm putting Jenna Ortega on if this is what we're doing now. So it is Jenna Ortega. I got an eye.
No, I knew that was Jenna Ortega. Yeah, dude. Brie Larson. Oh my God. Yeah, you're talking about one of the most unlikable people ever. Just because you can't fucking smile. If you smiled, your fucking face would take apart.
Why, Jay? Why is she unlikable? Because she won't put up with the male patriarchy, huh? Because she won't cook you dinner with a smile on her face. You fucking ingrate. You fucking fuck.
Yeah. Because she won't know her fucking role. Shut up, bitch.
Shut up, bitch.
No, I don't. I just don't like her personality. I think that she's one of those like unhappy, overcritical people that just can't be happy for anything. Like it always has to be. It always has to be an event. It always has to be something. Like what? You're fucking playing a Marvel superhero. Shut the fuck up and enjoy the ride.
Yeah. Shut the fuck up. This jacket just says, "Shut the fuck up and dance."
I think a jacket like that.
Joe Valentine. You can only pick one OG movie: RoboCop, Predator, Rocky. Oh man, Rocky. It's Rocky. I'm done. I have to go with Rocky. I'm sorry.
I'll go with RoboCop.
It stinks. That's why it stinks.
I like Rocky 2 better than Rocky 1. God, that just smells like straight anus and dick.
It does. I can smell it right now.
It's like being at a gay porn shoot. That's what you. That's like when you kiss your friend. Oh yeah.
Stop it.
Like.
Hey, how's it going?
You better be careful, dude, because we're gonna get canceled. Because we were like, look, he's feeding beer off his lips to his dog.
I wasn't feeding her anything.
I know, but that's how people are. They jump to conclusions.
She's like, you guys talking about Brie Larson? I hate that bitch.
I just don't like. Listen, dude. Like, I think Brie Larson is one of those people that like exemplifies forced upon strong female characters without a natural, like a Ripley, like people that like actually Samara Weaving. Characters that are written that are female that are strong, obviously, but they maintain their femininity. They don't come off as like I fucking hate men. I can do anything men can do. Fuck them, and they come off like trying to flex their tits and shit. Fuck that. That's what Brie Larson is. Fuck you.
Rick says, "Hello, peeps. Do y'all have any personal ghost stories?" Nope, because ghosts don't exist. They're not real.
I've never. There was one. and I've talked about this before. It only happened once. I believe in ghosts, but I've only had one encounter. It was like I was in my I was like 14 or 15. I was in we used to have our computer in a like a separate room, and the door was shut. I wasn't watching porn or anything, I swear to God. I was playing Yahoo pool. Remember back in the day, like Yahoo Pool?
Dude, Yahoo Pool was the fucking tits.
It was great. I fucking loved it. Yeah, and this one guy like got pissed at me because he was like, if you don't take this seriously in life, you'll take nothing seriously. Because I was laughing at him because he was bitching at me, dude. Okay, I'm gonna tell. I know I don't. I'm sorry. I'm not going on like a tangent, but I was playing Yahoo Pool with this guy, and you know, like back in the day, you could just play with random people, and everybody else been cool because you could have like on the right there'd be chat, so you could talk to each other. And everybody up to that point had been cool. This one guy comes in and he had a better record than me. Like he had won more of the games than me, but I had been doing pretty well. I felt like, you know, the young stud. I'm going to make a difference here. And then I was doing very well. And then he started beating me, and he started talking shit in the chat on the right, you know, where I could see it. And then I was like, dude, I don't take this shit that seriously. And he was like, and he kept on saying shit. And I'm like, okay, LOL. And I kept doing the LOL. And then he kept saying, it's like, if you don't take this seriously in your life, you'll take nothing seriously, and that speaks volumes about yourself.
You're like, Dad?
It's fucking Yahoo Pool, dude.
Is that you, Dad?
Yeah, I know. It felt like that. Your poor wife. But yeah, so yeah, I was and I was doing Yahoo Pool, and it sounded like someone opened my door downstairs and then ran up the stairs looking for someone because I heard a door open and then shut, and then they ran back down the stairs. I could hear like open the door, shut the door, and then run back down the stairs, and that was it. And then I was like, what? And I was kind of like, because it was so quick and so sudden, I was like, what the fuck was that? Because I was in the middle of playing my Yahoo Pool and I was very involved, and that kind of scared me because I was like, what if something happened? So, but I sit there because, you know, I was kind of shocked because it was like 11 o'clock at night or 11:30, and I live with my grandparents, so there was no, it wouldn't have been like that unless something really bad had happened. So I stayed there for 5 minutes, and then I got up and I walked to the door. And I was looking around, and it was like everything was the same. Like the light, none of the lights were on because I turned the lights off in the hallway. So I went downstairs, and my grandfather was on the road, and he was, you know, he was working and stuff. And my grandmother was home, my mom, and I didn't. That's what I heard. It felt weird, like the whole fucking. It felt weird, like it felt weird. It felt like
your first time with a man.
Yeah, the first time with a man, it felt exactly like that. I was like, it feels wrong, but like right at the same time. But no, I mean, I went downstairs and I was like, I don't know, it felt like I was swimming in it felt like very molasses. I can't describe it. Like that, I guess that would be like ectoplasmic shit. I don't fucking know. Like the air felt energized. It felt like, because my uncle,
you were scared.
No, my uncle had died. He had died not long before this.
Yeah.
He had died. And so I don't know, like it was weird. And so what I did was mom's room was over there, and I sat in a chair like near her room, and I was debating with myself. I was like, should I like wake her up and tell her I'm scared or and so also what wound up happening is I left. Actually I was 16. I was 16 because I got in my car and I left. I drove to Taco Bell and then I just drove around until and then I was like, I'm just gonna let that shit air out. Like I felt like opening windows and like letting it air out, like all that ghost energy, and then I'll come back later.
Yeah, I've never had a ghost experience. I know that when we were filming the Exorcist commentaries, we were alone in the house. It was just Jay and I. The fucking demon probably followed him to my house.
That shit, yeah.
We're sitting on the couch and we're filming The Exorcist, and we're making fun of like, you know, demons and Pazuzu, talking about Pazuzu's cock and like all this stuff like that. And the next thing you know, and it's actually on, I think they're all on Patreon, or maybe they're on the regular channel. I don't know, all our full commentaries of the Exorcist franchise, but a box of Oreos went flying out of the fucking cupboard and landed in the floor, just all on itself.
So it's probably like an overweight demon that we made fun of. Like maybe the demon thought we were fat shaming them.
That's all I got. That's the only thing I got. Michael Parton says, before you guys freak out, heard they're making a Friday the 13th with Blumhouse, but that they're saying that James Wan may direct it. Now,
I know, but Michael, I just talked about that. I said, I think that I'm done with Blumhouse. I don't think that Blumhouse is becoming the Walmart of horror movies. I don't want you're going to get a product, and you're going to get it in a timely fashion, but it's going to be substandard. I don't think it's going to be the product that you want. James Wan, fine. I'm fine with James Wan directing it. I just don't want Blumhouse to be involved with it.
I'm in agreement with that. James Wan would be fine. So this is a part of the news stories that we're going to talk about, and I have it pulled up here. I've not read it myself, so we're going to experience this together, you fucking fucks. Jason Blum is still trying. It's from Bloody Disgusting. Jason Blum is still trying to will a Blumhouse Friday the 13th movie into existence. It says, let me go through here. We all know Crystal Lake from A24 and Peacock is coming soon, possibly even later this year, if we're lucky. For what it's worth, Jason Blum is still trying to make something happen in that department. Blum has been saying for years that he wants to bring Friday the 13th franchise into the Blumhouse family, and it sounds like he hasn't yet given up on those hopes. Speaking with Collider just this week, Blum once again expressed an interest in getting his hands on Jason Voorhees. Who doesn't? Am I right? Oh geez. Blum told the outlet is Friday the 13th is not a Blumhouse project, but I'm trying to will it into being one. It's just a piece of IP I've always loved.
Blum sounds like he got a fucking fortune cookie. Will into what you want.
Blum went on to say, and James Wan and Atomic Monster are very passionate about it, and I think we would have them shepherd it for us. That would be a lot of fun. So that's the thing.
Well, yeah, they need the backing of like a studio like Blumhouse, which sucks because I don't think the Blumhouse. Again, I think they did a great job with Halloween 2018, and I liked Halloween Kills. We all know how we feel about Halloween Ends. I feel like we went to Halloween Ends and we got, well, yeah, but there's also people that said I liked it a lot better when you didn't like try to put a dick in my ass when I wasn't looking. So that's what it was like. And for some people in Halloween Ends, I think that you ended on a sour note for a lot of people. And I feel like you've already had your chance. You got one of the iconic like horror villains with Michael Myers. I don't feel like you should get Jason. I feel like we need another studio coming around and getting their hands on it. I'm not saying A24 would work. They're more psychological, but if you need a big studio backing your project and Jason Blum leading the charge, and he's going to be the one as the creative force in front of the new Friday the 13th, I'd be fine with A24 backing the bill. I feel like if you let Blumhouse do it, though, I feel like what happens is it becomes more, then it really does become just another Blumhouse production. I feel like then Jason and all those guys get way involved in it, and I feel like the director James Wan in this instance, his vision could be diluted. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, and I think the fact that if James Wan was involved in it, like that does change it a little bit for me, right? Because James Vaughn's a great
guy that runs a taxi cab in New York.
James Wan directing a Blumhouse mixed with Atomic Monster project. They have the money, they obviously have the money with their new merger to pull it off. But yeah, I'm completely in agreement because then who gets involved? Is it Universal involved? Is it going to be another Blumhouse Universal project? We've seen what they've done. Halloween 2018 was great. Look what they did. The Exorcist, though. Blumhouse to me is on a real big down.
They're a Walmart. They're like Walmart.
Yeah, and yeah, 100%. And it's just like what we saw happen with Marvel. Like we said it for years. We sounded the fucking alarms. Marvel is so high on their own shit because no matter what they put out, everybody goes to see it because of what they did in the past. Yeah. Blumhouse is that currently. Blumhouse, what they did in the past was Sinister and all these movies. Every time they put out a project with Blumhouse on it, people are going to see it. So they're smelling their own stink and they're not realizing that they've been putting out nothing but fucking stinkers. So, and it is Walmart. It is generic. It is just the weakest PG-13, as just money is the main issue.
Well, what does Walmart do? Like they acquire as many licenses as they can get and they put out products that are undervalued and they know that they can be mass produced quickly.
Mm-hmm.
And
then what they filter into.
And again, I know people are like, well, dude, what are you talking about? Have you seen their toy aisle? I have. They've got some good shit sometimes. Yes, absolutely. But I'm saying that Walmart is a company that is able to, well, they definitely like have slave labor across the world to make cheap ass fucking products. And people really don't give a shit or question where it comes, much like Apple. Or any of that shit, but Nike, I feel like it's a very mediocre product, and I feel like that's what Blumhouse gives you. They give you the money, they give you the glitz, but it's very underneath. Most of it is
no risk taken.
Yeah, what are they going to do? Are they going to do a Friday the 13th 3 movie deal like they did with Halloween? I don't want to watch that shit. I don't want to see that shit. Oh, because you know what would happen, right? Because if they do a Friday the 13th 3 movie deal, then the third movie is it's just like the original Friday the 13th Part 3. He gets his mask, and they're gonna like include the fucking Tommy storyline because it'll be more impactful, and it's gonna suck. It's gonna
obviously, I mean, everything's not going to end up the exact same. Like, like it's not going to end up exactly like they did with Halloween. But the thing with Blumhouse is overall, what they put out is basically standard, squeaky clean fare. No risks taken. We're going to try to follow whatever the popular model is. We're not going to try to do anything new or special or different. And it's just, it's not going to feel like a Friday the 13th film. Like, it's not. So I do not want Blumhouse to get it. Even if James Wan's directing, I don't want to see it.
If A24 may not be the right studio, because I feel like A24 would be well suited to do a Nightmare on Elm Street. I think they could do a very good job producing and backing a Nightmare on Elm Street with the right director and writing team, because they really are. They put out a lot of psychological horror movies. I don't know what studio would really work for Friday the 13th. I just don't think Blumhouse is the right answer for it. And to be fair, James Wan, while he's an amazing director, and I think he would do a good job with Friday the 13th, I want Friday the 13th, when it finally comes back to the big screens, to be much like what we got in 2009. I feel like that was like a home run hit. I think the 2009 Friday the 13th movie was insanely good.
Yeah.
And underrated, and I don't even know who produced that. I don't remember the
Platinum Dunes, man.
Platinum Dunes. Yeah, fucking Michael Bay, dude. All he know how to do is fucking sign.
And he fucking hated it. He walked out of the movie because of the sex scenes.
He had too much. He had so much time. He's like, I'm still working on the fucking sequel to Transformers. You gonna fuck me over this, dude?
I would like to see Lionsgate get a hold of it. I would like to see Lionsgate, or I think A24 is going to do a good job with the Crystal Lake TV series. So I wouldn't mind A24, but Lionsgate, or I don't want to see Warner Brothers or New Line get a hold of it, because you know what? New Line and Warner Brothers, they've had Friday the 13th somewhat. They've had Nightmare on Elm Street. They're too interested in the Conjuring jump scare PG-13
I like
shit.
Shut your goddamn mouth.
You don't like all the Conjuring movies?
No, the first one.
I mean, and they're obsessed with these. Let's put out a PG-13, like weak ass.
Well,
like that's Walmart. Conjuring franchise is Walmart horror.
No, that's
and like,
don't get it twisted.
but like, yeah, like I don't want any of them to get it. I want someone to get it who's actually going to let a filmmaker make a fucking movie and do his movie and throw it out there. That's what I want to see.
I get crazy with the dude. If I were in charge, if I had a big production company behind me,
big dick, that'd be good too.
Yeah, I wish I had one of those. I pray every day. But if I had that money or that backing behind me, I would I would hire the fucking director from Terrifier to bring me a Friday the 13th movie. I was like, you're not gonna do that angel shit that you did in the sequel to your movie. Yeah. Like, you got to keep it within the confines of like something that makes sense. But I think that guy gets it. Like, that's like the way that Terrifier was. Like, you don't have to go that extreme gross or shit. Like, I understand. You don't have to push the red line where it's like NC-17. But like, he gets it as far as like an unstoppable killer that is capable of doing these grotesque, violent things to you. And like, I think that like I would literally pick that guy. And I love James Wan. Don't get me wrong. I fucking love James Wan. I'd pick that guy, though, from Terrifier over James Wan. And I'd rather it be a studio that no one's really, like an up-and-coming studio.
Yeah. I would love James Wan. Honestly, I think he'd do a great job. I just don't want it to be under the banner of Blumhouse, because they're too concerned with their ties to Universal and spoiling everything in every trailer and throwing everything straight to Peacock. It's just, they're a fucking mess right now. Lionsgate, I think, would be fun. I think that's, who'd you just say? You just said Damon Leone, I think, would be a great from Terrifier. And Fede Alvarez. Damian Loney. I'm probably saying it wrong. Fede Alvarez.
Yeah, Alvarez from Evil Dead.
Yeah, and he's getting ready to do his own Alien, somebody like that. There's a lot of names out there. I really don't want to go to Blumhouse. I'm with you on that. Jenny bought it better. Jay, do you play Elden Ring? Also, huge fan of Rogue City. Think whoever made it would do a great Predator game based off the OG film.
I agree, dude. Well, actually, I can't remember the company's name. And I should know that because they're not even a AAA studio. They're like I think double A batteries. But they're working with less money and producing a game like RoboCop Rogue City than like Insomniac for Spider-Man 2, who is more concentrated on bastardizing the Puerto Rican language to fit a narrative for the social media widgets on fucking Twitter than to make a great game. And they're producing badass games like RoboCop Rogue City. But Elden Ring, I've not played it. It's based on the Dark Souls. I know it's not a Dark Souls game. I've never got into those games, man. Those games are like torturous on purpose. Like I fuck that. Like if I wanted torturous on purpose, I would have just stayed with my ex-wife if I could have. So
That's true. You got a point
yeah, like those, like Elden Ring is. I think it's. Some people have said it's easier than Dark Souls. I mean, it's literally a Dark Souls copy, but I've never played it. It looks great though. To be fair, if I were into those kind of games, I would 100% fucking play it. But I just don't like going up against bosses where you have to like think like how to beat them. So or like you have to have strategies. I do that sometimes, but this shit is like those bosses are like. Like you really have to get timing down. You have to do all this shit, this extra shit to beat them. I don't know. That's my thing.
What do you do? What do you do, Steven? I like games that you just point and shoot at shit.
So well, no, but I mean, like that's what I'm saying, dude. Like, I know it's video game related, but RoboCop Rogue City,
badass game.
Yeah, dude, amazing. The company that brought you that, they would never be in the conversation, which they should be, for the game of the year because they're not the big studios. They're not Naughty Dog. They're not Insomniac. They're not Rocksteady. They're none of those, you know what I'm saying? But those are the kind of people that I trust because they're really passionate about bringing a product that the fans enjoy. That's who I want to handle my Friday the 13th. That's who I want to handle my Nightmare on Elm Street remakes.
I wish you'd come over here and handle this dick.
You know, it's too small.
Shit, that was.
But no, I'm saying but those are the people that I would rather, like when we were talking about Blumhouse, those are like the Naughty Dog Studios. Those are the Insomniacs and shit. They're already an established huge property. And you already know what kind of product you're going to get from them. I want like an up and coming, like, we're not like, like a studio, like we're not like, we don't have any, we can't really point to anything, but maybe one or two movies that we've ever done that maybe somebody would enjoy. But we think we're passionate about the project and we can do something great. I don't know. But that's what I feel like RoboCop Rogue City equates to that. Because that game, I'm not saying it should have won Game of the Year, but it definitely should have been nominated for shit.
Equate, also a really great brand if you think you got your girlfriend pregnant and you need an affordable pregnancy test. Equate. Yeah.
And it's also a great creamer for your coffee.
That's true. Lee the Machine Bowers, who's a fucking, look at that handsome piece of shit right there. We love you, Lee. Thanks for all you do, man. I just pre-ordered the Killer Clowns from the Outer Space game. Can't wait to play it. I'm going to be shorty with this mini bike with training wheels and red boxing gloves. Let's see who honks my horn.
I like your style.
That game looks so fucking good, dude.
Yeah, dude. But how much Jägermeister you on, Lee? Holy shit. But no, here's the problem. It's not a problem, but Killer Clowns from Outer Space, the game, man, I hope they do great. And I love that movie. We all love that. We all love that movie. It's nostalgic and it's that campy, fun horror 80s movie that we all can't get enough of. The problem is how many people are going to buy it. You know what I mean? Because
I think it's going to do well.
We thought the Friday the 13th, not the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and those guys.
That game's killing.
Not. It looks great, but their player count is down bad.
Yeah, but dude, they just sold over 1 million fucking.
Well, they did.
That's so rare.
But it's not doing well. It's dying.
According to like the fucking people on like the Reddit boards and shit, it's not. But it's doing good.
It's not though. Here's the thing: if you look at the numbers on that game, and don't get me wrong, it was fun, and I fucking think it's a great fucking game. It is. I don't know how to make a video game, but I know that they were going against a juggernaut. It's a juggernaut. They were trying to beat out Dead by Daylight. You're not going to fucking do it. They also waited too long in between like DLC. That killed it. Like some of the biggest Dead by Daylight streamers went over and gave Friday. I'm sorry, I keep on saying it. The Texas Chainsaw Massacre a chance. They played it for a week and they left it because they said it was dead. They said it was repetitive. It did the same shit. There was nothing new about it. That's what happens. And again, it's not their fault. It's just the studios have to get lucky in a lot of sense, and you gotta have shit prepared. If you don't have DLC, if you don't have a variety of maps and a variety of characters, and you don't have the gameplay mechanics down correctly on day one, people won't buy. I mean, they won't.
I don't know. I'll be the first to admit it's a foreign world to me. I just think that like for a small studio like that to put out what they did and put it on Game Pass and do what they've done, to me, it looks to me from my perspective. And again, I'm not in that community, so maybe I'm wrong, but for me, it seems like a wildly successful thing. It may not be perfect and it may not compete with the most popular game of those games of all time, but that doesn't mean it's a failure. I mean, like
the reason why how you can look at player base died quick. Like there's not as many people playing that game anymore as there were at launch, and it lost a lot of support on after a week or two after the novelty wore off. They just got tired of it and they didn't want to play it anymore. And you know that happens. And Killer Clowns from Outer Space, that's what they think is going to happen to them. A lot of guys I watch think the same thing. It's a property that it's very endearing to a certain type of fans. And those fans may play it, but is it going to have a multifaceted type of gameplay that it's going to attract newer, younger people to keep playing? Probably
You're just
not.
Watching a bunch of negative Nancy.
No, it's not negative. They were literally showing I'm
just kidding.
No, but I mean, and don't get me wrong. I want these. I think that one of the worst things that the Friday the 13th game was killing it. I think those guys got really butt fucked by that lawsuit. That lawsuit really interrupted the development of that game because they had a lot of DLC planned for it. They wanted to keep it alive for a lot longer, but because of that lawsuit, they had to pull the plug. And that's what, and then, it is what it is now. But I don't know, man. Killer Clowns from Outer Space, I want to play it. It sucks. I don't think it's going to make it. I just don't. And it's there's just nothing, dude. Like Dead by Daylight it's the Call of Duty. Like it's like every other game that's coming out now is like fucking Halo that's trying to compete against this fucking juggernaut.
I'm not a big player of those like multiplayer online games. Like I love what they did. I think it's fucking awesome. But just my general game taste, like personally, it's not in any of that stuff. So I don't know. Like I don't know what the answer is to that stuff. I just know that I would love I love campaign games. I love games that you can just sit and you can play.
Yeah,
and
you like
enjoy
RPGs.
the world
It's
with
RPGs. Yeah.
Well, not necessarily RPGs where you have to like make choices and shit, but
RPGs
like Halo.
you're playing,
fucking...
RPG that's what.
Okay, then yes, like
technical
Goldeneye, shit like
technical.
But yeah,
Halo is an RPG.
I'm not a gamer, so I don't know that world at all. I just know that it's fucking crazy what they've done
RPG.
there. Rob Bark, thank you, buddy. I love your fucking icon as usual. Brian,
but by the way, I will always support Gun because they're from our neck of the woods. They're fucking based in Kentucky,
and they're fucking sweethearts too. They're good.
They're great. No, and I wish them nothing but the best of luck, dude. And that's hard as fuck. And I give nothing but like big dick respect to anybody going up in the industry like that, and trying to like, create a new like game and atmosphere for something that's already like hardcore established. Like it's got a decent player count. Like, don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to shit on the game. Like, I know it comes across as like I'm shitting on the game. I'm not shitting on the game. I'm just saying based on what happened, as far as like player base, it's not good. It's not good.
Yeah, I know they had problems coming out of launch. Shit, fucking like Madden does too. Like it seems like every game that comes out now.
Madden's like fucking Nike, dude. It doesn't matter.
Right. No, that's what I'm saying though. Like every game that comes out now, it seems like, hey, you're gonna have to wait for the patch. You're gonna have to wait for us to sort out some shit. To me, they're like an indie company.
They are an indie company. 100%. Yeah.
And I know that the Evil Dead game. Does anybody still play that? That's dead.
No, it's dead.
Yeah, so it's hard to do, man. It's definitely hard. Brian Norton, my wife lives in Canada too. I want to go to Canada. I do. I want to have poutine.
But why, Brian? Jesus Christ! So another fucking. Does she know if she's French or fucking English?
Wait, does Brian not live in Canada with her? Does your wife not live with you? She's in Canada. Where are you?
My wife lives in Canada too. He's like, meanwhile, I'm in Wisconsin in this cabin that I rented out eating.
Where
pancakes.
the fuck are you, Brian? Michael says, I agree, Jay. I want A24.
Well, I mean, I'm not saying
that's not what he said.
I said that A24 may or may not be a very good fucking. I don't know because they deal with a lot of psychological stuff. But I'd rather take them than Blumhouse 100%.
Yeah, 100%, dude. Nighttime. Why did I think Poor Things would be a creepy horror film? It was just literally a Victorian England comedy porno flick with great production. Look, I like Emma Stone Watson. It's an artsy fartsy Oscars film that came out where Emma Watson has weird eyebrows and people.
Did she take off her clothes?
That's legit. Yeah, but they've got her looking really like it doesn't look like so I don't know if she's naked or what, but that's what I know about That movie. I haven't gone to see it because I can smell it from afar. And Little Things to me sounds like a movie that is, or Poor Things just sounds like one of those movies that it's gonna be like watching Beau is Afraid. Like they're just gonna smack you in the face with an artsy cock for fucking 3 fucking hours, and then it's not gonna make sense at the end. And then if you don't understand it, everyone's gonna go, you don't understand it because you're a fucking idiot. And that's what those movies feel like. To me.
I'm not gonna go see a movie that reminds me of my wife currently saying the same thing to me when I try to thrust upon her. Poor thing.
I'm trying to thrust my best.
I was like, poor thing. I was like, listen, I'm doing my best. You don't like it? And fucking here's Zac Efron picture. Do it yourself.
I have no interest for that exact reason. Motionless Zombie, thank you. Says, hey guys, would y'all like a Crow game in the style of the Arkham games? No Eric Draven, just an original story by actual fans.
Dude,
for the
that
fans.
sounds badass. And only someone named Motionless Zombie with a profile pic like that could come up with that. Yes, dude, 100%. Where are you? Where were you, Charles? Go to Hollywood and fucking pitch this shit.
Ironically,
Silicon
Gun
Valley.
I remember a tweet a little while ago from Gun Media that they were actually working with the Crow people on possibly making a Crow game.
Well, based on the Arkham style, though, the Arkham style of games, like based and that would be your.
I don't know. Yeah,
that would be amazing. Oh my god, yeah, 100%, dude. Like again, I think that you could tell a great story. Like, listen, video games have advanced so much that you can tell a great story. Like they're amazing fucking stories, and you have limitless opportunities for like special effects and things like that you can't do in movies within a video game. I think that a lot, like Ghostbusters. I don't remember what it was called. On Xbox 360 that came out. Ghostbusters, the video game. And it was literally pinned by Harold Ramis and Dan Aykroyd, and they wrote a script, and they all came back. Ernie Hudson, Bill Murray, Dan Aykroyd, Harold Ramis, the guy that played Walter Peck, Annie Potts, all of them, right? And it was pretty much the unofficial sequel to Ghostbusters 2. It was great. It was amazing. I think I would rather have a video game of The Crow coming out that would continue the story or a new story of The Crow than some bullshit that we just saw with Skarsgård and crew. Because again, there's games that come out that are better than any kind of bullshit sequel that they would do in Hollywood.
Yeah,
I mean, by the way, video games. Some of those video games cost like $200 million to make.
Yeah,
so you're talking about like a James Cameron type budget.
Yeah, it's great. Holly, by the way, just said Jay should start a separate gaming channel. He's super knowledgeable. I've been telling Jay that for like 2 years now.
Yeah, but I get bored and shit. It'd be like 25 minutes. Like, yeah, you guys.
I told him that before you guys did.
No, I'd be like, no, you know what? How about we just play this shit and I won't start? No, you know what I do? I'd be like, all right, I'm done talking to you guys. I'm gonna keep playing, and then I'm gonna play my game, and you guys can watch me play my game. And then as soon as someone says, "Jay, you should equip that," like, shut the fuck up.
So sometimes people blame me. They're like, "Hey, fucking, I want more Jay," and I'm like, "You got."
I know I blame you.
You gotta ask fucking Jay about that.
You can blame me. I've
been telling Jay to do a fucking.
I'm on men's one a day. I don't want to hear it. I have a lot of things going on.
Aaron Lee Glenn said a personal pick for Friday. Freddie, in my eyes, would be Walter Goggins. I think he has the potential and talent to play Freddie. By the way, love you guys. Been watching since I'm 12. I'm 21 now.
Holy
Fuck,
shit.
old.
I'm 40,
old,
so
Aaron.
It makes sense now. Thank you for, again, you know what? Now, old Aaron Lee Glenn has definitely made my decision. I am going to drive to Canada and live a life of a monk.
Can you pick me up some poutine on your way and just FedEx it back to me? I just want to try fucking poutine.
And then they're going to say Canada as a monk. It's like, you know what? I'll do my fucking way of life. You do your way. As far as Walter Goggins as Freddy Krueger, he could work. I mean, he's a weirdo in the movies that he plays. I feel like Walter Goggins, dude, the movie that really stands out to me as far as like what he could play like Freddy Krueger without the Southern accent, but as a weird, like when he was human, Hateful Eight.
Yeah,
the way that he was, like he's all squirrely and weird and shit, like the way that he was in Hateful Eight. I feel like that kind of guy could play a Freddy Krueger I don't know how he'd be when he got like all the makeup on, but as far as like a really nasty kind of dude,
Well, look, like the name doesn't excite me. Like Walton Goggins doesn't excite me as a name for it. But
Great
you're
actor,
right.
though.
When you think about it, like when you think about his face and his acting prowess, like I think it could work. My pick to this day and forever and always is always going to be Michael Shannon. I think Michael Shannon would be
Me
the
too.
ultimate Freddy Krueger dude. But that's a good pick, Aaron.
Kevin Bacon, he's just too old. But
Yeah,
Kevin
at this
Bacon.
point, that would have been a good one. I'm gonna pee real quick because we still have to
No,
watch
fuck
the
that,
Stranger
dude. I
Show.
gotta go pee. You went twice in a row, motherfucker. Twice.
I did not go twice in a fucking
Yeah,
row,
you
you
did.
son of a bitch. I did
Yeah, you
fucking
did, dude.
not. No way
Yeah,
I
you
did.
did.
I went first the first time and then second the second time.
No,
So-
you went before the last time you went
I
first.
said first. Shotgun. I called
That's
shotgun.
horse shit.
Shut up, slut.
That's so fucking horse shit, dude.
I fucking did not go twice in a row. I did not.
I don't know.
All right. No, hold on. I'll paper rock scissors you. That's what you want.
We can't. We've done this
We can
before.
fucking do it. No, you're always wrong about it. It works. All right.
It does not, dude. There's
Don't-
too
you
much of a
can't-
delay. There's
fucking-
too much of a fucking
I'm
delay.
beating you out. This is your only out. All right. You want to go first? You
Think of the number I'm thinking of.
No, that doesn't work because you fucking cheated. Let's
All
go.
right.
All right, ready? Paper.
So wait.
God damn it.
No,
Here
no,
we
we go
fucking go.
1, 2, 3, shoot. That's how
Okay.
we.
All right. Fine. So I gotta see your fucking hands.
Okay,
now. Put them in the fucking scope of the camera.
right there.
No, your bottom hand is out of the camera scope. Put it up. All right.
All right, ready?
All
Okay. I feel like
All
I'm going into WWE.
right. Ready?
1,
2, 3.
shoot.
Shoot.
You fucking looked at my goddamn
I
hand.
did not. I did it the
Oh,
fucking
you know
same
what? Just go
time.
pee.
No.
I got to pee. Just go pee.
I'll close my eyes. I'll close my fucking eyes.
No,
Is that what you
I-
want?
I
I'll
don't
close
wanna
my
play
eyes.
the
No, I'll close
goddamn
my eyes.
game.
I'm gonna close my fucking eyes. All right,
No.
here we go. Ready? Come on.
All right.
Come on.
Ready.
My eyes are closed.
Okay.
Like Jordan at the free throw line. Football.
Or fucking Kurt Cobain when he stuck his dick in Courtney Love.
Don't
But
you
ready?
talk about him that way. Ready? Yeah.
Ready? 1,
1, 2,
3,
3.
shoot.
Shoot.
Fucking paper, bitch.
All right. Best 2 out of 3. You know the rules.
Nope, I'm not.
You
playing
know
that.
the fucking rules.
I'm not.
That's
There's no
always
rules.
best 2 out of
There's
3.
no one bite. Everybody
Always.
knows the rules. One bite. Everybody knows the rules.
Everybody knows best 2 out of 3.
No,
All right.
I-
Put them
All
up.
right, I'll do one more, but it don't count.
No, if I win, then you have to do
No,
another
I'm
one.
not doing it, dude.
That doesn't make any sense. Why would you?
I
even do
took
one
house
more
money
then?
and I'm walking
That's
out of the
stupid.
casino. I won house money and I'm walking out of the casino.
I'll go 2. We'll go at the same time. Fuck you. I'll do it.
I don't care.
Best
Yeah,
2
but-
out of 3. Best 2
Okay,
out of 3.
fine.
You already
All
got
right.
one. All right.
All right.
Ready? Close your fucking eyes.
I don't need to close my eyes.
Oh, now you don't need to close your eyes, but I
I was.
closed my
You were
fucking
literally
eyes.
looking at my hand.
I was not. All right, here
I'll
we go.
close my
I'll
eyes.
close my eyes. I'll close the fucking eyes.
All right, fine.
All right.
All right,
Ready? All right. Ready?
All right.
One.
Wait.
right.
Wait. Okay. Do it again. Ready? 1, 2, 3,
One.
go.
Wait, no. All right, now go.
Now I
Now
can't see.
Those
right.
shit. All right, ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, shoot. Okay. All right. Another one. Let's go another round.
right,
Let's
right,
go.
right.
Let's go. All right. Ready? 1, 2, 3, shoot.
Beat you, bitch. What?
Okay. All right. Enjoy your pee time. All right.
Fucking
At least
grenade.
you earned it. At least you earned it. All right.
Ah!
I called shotgun first. That's fine.
I won though. I had to play a game for it. Oh, I better run. Dad's back on.
God damn it. This is bullshit. It's fucking bullshit. Anyways, who's next? Jonathan Cord said Quick of the Dead by Raimi, top 5 Western. No. I have to watch Quick of the Dead again. I haven't seen that in forever. But maybe because I don't have a lot of fucking Westerns, man. My grandma used to call them pictures. I gotta watch my pictures, but it was always just John Wayne, who apparently is super fucking racist. But hey, it's a different time. Different time. I don't like my face being this big, with this fucking shaved face with my fat fucking look at that little doodle I got going on there. What is that shit? Fucking doodle. Why is it Jimmy Neutroning out of my stop it? Hey, your face. That's what I look like. That's you. That's what you look like. Never getting laid again. Jonathan Hirado. Hey, Wham. I'm at the Chelsea Wolf concert tonight. I got hair under the hat hole. Fuck. Shit, fuck. Fuck, shit, fuck. I'm at the Chelsea Wolfe concert tonight. She co-produced the X score with Tyler Bates. What are some of your favorite modern horror movie scores? Love you guys. Jonathan Naruto, like, what the fuck place are you at where like just someone who scores movies is just like hanging out? Like, come see the concert, get fucked up. Let's do drugs. That's me. That's what I fucking look like. Okay. God damn it. Is this? No. Is that? All right. We'll go with that. The dog is losing its mind. I don't know if. No, we got to go that way. Jesus fucking Christ, guys. What are we fucking doing here? What are we doing? All right. We're just going to go with that. Yeah. I did see this. The people who did the zombie score. I don't remember the name of them. We were at some bars called Cosmic Charlie's. And they just did like zombie movie scores. I don't know if it was zombie or like, fuck, what was the name of that band? You guys would probably know it. A lot of people that were smarter than me would know it. And that was cool. That was really fun. There's a lot of horror people around. So that was a good time. I'll have to look her up. But favorite modern movie scores, that's really tough, dude, because most of them just suck butts. Now, modern wise, I failed to answer this question in any material way.
I don't even want to read the first fucking name, you son of a bitch.
What's your favorite modern movie scores? Like, I can't think of a single one that tops my Ganges.
Modern? I had one.
Nothing.
I did no. No, dude. Would you consider this? It's not the end of the Zack Snyder the zombie movie in Vegas. Zombies. That was great. I mean, but that wouldn't be. I mean,
That
that's
wouldn't be a
just,
score. It's not a score. It's a soundtrack, Jay.
well, John Williams' Star Wars is the greatest soundtrack of all time. No, or Indiana Jones, and John Williams also did that too. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Like a modern horror. Oh no, I got it.
Go ahead.
That's instantly recognizable, dude. Like instantly.
Modern.
Yeah, modern.
That's 10 years.
No, Insidious.
Yeah. Not past 10 years, but yeah, 10 that counts. That counts as modern.
Well, I mean, as far as
I'm
like that's something you would instantly know.
Yeah, no, I'm into that. That's a good one. That's really good. We're both gonna take that answer.
Yeah, my face looks just like yours, Jonathan. I was trying to think of it. I'm like,
and we're at Dogma at 10:20. I'll be right back. And when I come back, we're gonna catch up on the super chats. We're gonna watch the Strangers trailer together. Oh yeah.
Oh, they got a new one.
Yeah, you fucking fuck.
Is what's his name in it?
No.
Oh. They call for I was like, they call for actors, and they were like, why'd you show up? Okay. I love that guy. I love that guy. That guy's great. Dogman, thank you so much. Says sharing my top 7 favorite bands. What the KMFDM? What the fuck? Okay. Is that a band? Kool-Aid motherfuckers dick me. I don't know what that is. Cannibal Corpse, 9 Inch Nails, Gorillaz, Hansel und Gretel, Rammstein, and Primus. How about you guys? Dude, Dogma, we are so out of like proportion to each other. I have no idea what any of that is. I know what 9 Inch Nails is, Gorillaz, and Rammstein. I don't know what any of the other stuff is. And I could give you my top 7 bands, maybe, but it's not going to be, it's not going to be that. It's not going to be that. But I'll give you my top 7 favorite bands. Def Leppard, Savage Garden. I know. I don't care. Linkin Park. Okay. Fight me. Fucking something in my. Oh. Kiss. AC/DC. I know you guys are going to get crazy. I don't care. BB Mac, it's fine. And One Republic. Those are my 7 bands. I like those. Those are albums that I could literally like. I love every song on those albums. But yeah, you're metal, dude. I don't have any metal shit, but I'll say 1020. I'll ask Mike for his. Garrett Veal, thank you, dude. Says, "Go Lions, FTP, free the paper." Love you, Jay, and Mike too. I guess. Yeah, I know it's whatever, but love you, man. Go Lions for the PP. I'm so out of touch with acronyms and shit, like and shortcut words that people use on the internet's stupid. I love you, Garrett. Joe Valentine says, been a WHAM member for over 4 years. Just want to say thank you. You guys in the community has been so awesome since day one. I'm so thankful for all of you sexy beings. Yeah, dude. You know what? And thank you for sticking around and hanging with us. I think that, in our humble opinion, we've got the best community out there. I mean, you guys are so awesome. You're so cool. Everybody's like chill. We're just nerds talking about horror movies and occasional dick jokes and sometimes dick sucking, and that's fine. Lee the Machine, dude. Come on, dude. Developer Sumo Nottingham of Texas Chainsaw Massacre left the project to do new projects, but thankfully the game is dead like Friday the 13th. I mean, that's what it looked like to me, dude. And again, I hate to see it. I don't like it when small studios are not. I mean, Gun Media is not exactly small, but they are definitely an underdog in the gaming community as far as developer studios go that are trying to take on these mega apocalyptic juggernaut giants like Dead by Daylight's, hurting business wise. But yeah, it definitely had the appeal that it was going to be a very popular game for about 3 weeks to a month, and once that burned out, it's over. But Lee the Machine Virus isn't dead. My bad. Oh, okay, well, I think it's dead, but that's fine. You know what? I should really read ahead sometimes. And this is my problem. I don't read ahead in books to know what's going to happen. I'm stupidly. I don't think it's got the player base, in my opinion. But oh shit, I thought we were caught up. DJ Graham, thank you, dude. Says Mike. Okay, so that's my question. I'm gonna let. So DJ's out. Well, it's both. Mike, I was just visualizing in my head a camera shot pulling out from a random house in Kentucky while listening to you and Jay's voice arguing back and forth about rock, paper, scissors, even where the grass are rolling. Yeah, dude. I know. Me and Mike argue about like almost anything, but yeah, that would be a great ending scene to a movie, wouldn't it? And me and Mike just fucking arguing about the rules of paper, rock, scissors over the internet. But yeah. And then AJ Files, thank you, dude, says top 3 Final Destination deaths. Love you, dudes, or love you, dudes. I love you, dude. Top 3 Final Destination deaths. The one that really fucked me up a little bit was and I like. I'll put this one in because it's probably not the most memorable. Well, it is memorable, but not the most gnarly. But in Final Destination 1, when that kid got when he hung himself in the shower when the soap rope or whatever, that weirded me out. You could see his eyes turning red and shit, like he just smoked the greatest joint of his life. It would be the Final Destination 2 highway scene as the second one, and my third one would be the suntan situation. Would be my third one. AJ Falls was the last one I got, and that was the last one. But he was like top 3 Final Destination deaths.
Oh, that's tough. They're so fucking.
Well, it's got like the one that came out of nowhere was in the first one when that kid got hung in the bathroom. When that rope came down and he hung himself.
That was gnarly. Yeah, because his eyes got all bloodshot.
And then my second one will be Final Destination 2, the highway scene.
Those are both
and then the third one would be the suntan when they're like the girls are suntanning.
Yeah, that's a great one. Yeah, I like the gymnast one too. I'll take yours because I don't remember all of them, but I will throw in the gymnast one where she just like splats on the fucking thing. That was cool. I gotta rewatch the Final Destination.
Somebody, Rock Music Forever Nice that guy one. The one kid who got smushed by the falling window calls of the pigeons because that came out of nowhere too. Remember?
Yeah.
He got out of the dentist And he's like, look, and he went over and he fucked with the pigeons, and then that fucking glass fell on him.
Yeah, that was good, dude. They got a lot of good. That's what you watch that franchise for. I hope the new one's fucking awesome. By the way, I can't wait to see what they do with that when it finally fucking comes out. All right, we're gonna watch.
By the way, I will say one thing before DJ Graham said, Mike, I was just visualizing in my head a camera shot pulling out from a random house in Kentucky while listening to you and Jay's voices arguing back and forth about rock, paper, scissors, even over the credits rolling. I was like, that would be the end of a movie, 100%.
It also seems like something some asshole would be watching eating Cheetos. Like a goth kid would be watching that eating Cheetos right before he gets killed by the killer in a movie. You know what I mean? Like us two dumbasses doing that shit. All right, here we go. We're gonna watch. I saw Garrett in here too. You fucking little fucking piece of shit.
He said, "I love you, Jay," and he said, "I love Mike." I guess
so. Yeah.
What does FTB means? He said, "Go Lions." FTB. What does FTB means? Free the bitches.
For the butt. Yeah. I don't know. Garrett texted you happy birthday. He said he didn't respond to him. I don't know what's up with that shit.
You know what? You know what happened, Garrett? You know what happened? You don't have my number. You literally texted the wrong. You texted someone.
Oh,
else.
you got a new phone number.
I have a new phone, dude.
Yeah, we were in bed together, and he was like, "Jay didn't text me back when I texted him happy birthday," and I was like, "I'm sorry." And then I came again.
Yeah, that's what turned him on. That I didn't text back. It turned him on.
That's true. You did. I forgot that you got a new phone number. I should have told him that, but I didn't. I just let him wallow in sadness.
God damn, dude. Is your name Mike or Skeletor from Snake Mountain? I don't know what evil you were talking about.
All right, let's watch The Strangers, Chapter 1 official trailer. Here we go. Directed by Rennie Harlan, director of Cliffhanger, Nightmare on Elm Street 4, The Long Kiss Goodnight, doing a Strangers movie.
It's called Chapter 1, so it's a prequel?
They're doing 3 movies. No, it's not a prequel, it's a remake. They're doing 3 movies. They're going to start with a remake, and then they're going to make their own sequels based off of that. They're going to.
By the way, chat, I don't know if you heard that. I zipped my wiener up. My fly was unzipped.
Show us your dick.
No, it's like a shrimp out of water.
I'll fucking break it off and I'll suck it
some time.
Like a Tootsie Roll pop. Here we go.
Do you know what today is?
Today is the 3rd day of our 3-day road trip across the country.
Or
oh my God, I pushed her off. I was like, I'm trying to drive.
What a cool little town.
Yeah, so nice.
I actually like this so much better than a hotel.
Don't get used to it. I broke my bank account.
Oh, Richard Brake. I think.
Hi.
Mormons? It's already over.
Do you hear that?
Hear what?
The silence. It's nice.
No, because you're still talking. Oh.
You guys fucking in there? I swear to God, you better not be fucking in there.
Do you have some milk?
Is Tamara here?
Oh, I see it.
I think you have the wrong home.
Bye.
Why is she
That was
fucking
weird.
David Carradine? No, not Houdini. That was David Carradine died. That's a terrible joke. I was going to say something really awful, but I shouldn't.
Oh, okay. Hey, you got that Perp Plus. I hear that shit's good.
You are the messiest eater on the planet.
He dropped a couple pieces of ketchup. Oh, good. Lock the front door. Whoa! Whoa! Calm down, Dick. Oh, there you go.
Everywhere I look, I catch a glimpse of you.
Hey, don't turn my shit down.
Why are you doing this to her?
You were home.
Because you're here.
Oh, here at home, whatever.
You gotta change it. They have to be different. Yeah. Kill that bitch! Yeah. As soon as she screamed, fucking trigger pulled. Yeah.
She did that. She did that Nicolas Cage. Like, he's like, ready for the big ride, baby.
Yeah, like, she was like mocking him. She's like, ah, you won't do it.
Hey, dude, that was fucking good.
Hey, look, I kind of liked it. Yeah, I did kind of like that. It looked like a fucking student loans debt collection. It's just like showing up at your house, and you were home. if you'd not been home, we wouldn't be able to give you the papers. But give you the papers, give the papers.
Give
So
the
2
papers.
times. Yeah, dude, it looks good. It looks really good. It looks fun. But me and Mike were fans of The Strangers too, which a lot of people fucking hated. I thought that was a great fucking movie.
Awesome movie. What up, Damien? Yeah, it sucks that Damien didn't get to come back to do the Potato Sack Man role. That would have been awesome. And I would have actually loved to see where The Strangers 3 would have went, because they hinted at a supernatural take with that. Which
Well,
I think
cool. Damien was a good sackhead stranger anyway. I mean, they could have just put him in this movie and no one would have known.
That's true too. And the potato sack does look a little bit different. I don't fuck with that, but like I will say this, dude. Like from what I saw, they released a clip a few months ago. They released a clip of this, and it was dead ass, like shot for shot, basically from the original movie. So I thought when they remade this, the first movie was going to be a literal shot for shot retread of the first movie, which I thought was kind of boring. Everybody's seen the Brian Bertino movie. What would Brian Bertino do? But like that was different from the dead thing hanging on the ceiling to they looked like they were getting along and happy. It wasn't the sad Scott Speedman, Liv Tyler situation from the broken engagement. That looks different, and it looks like they're going to add a lot of shit in it. That looks really fucking good, man.
Yeah, I agree. I actually I'm interested to see it. I'm not even like I'm not a huge The Strangers fan. I feel like the Strangers franchise really never figured out what they wanted to be. I think do they want to go the supernatural route or don't? I mean, I think that was, in my opinion, evident in the first movie. The guy fucking shot a shotgun at the door, and they somehow like disappeared, like the fucking a fart in the wind, and didn't get even nicked. Yeah, like it wasn't just a shotgun shot. It was a
Scream
like,
6
it was a scatter shot. He could have got, but anyway, I digress. This movie. This is what I'm talking about. When you remake something, but what's ultimately there? The original look is still there. It's altered a little bit, but not to an extreme level where you don't even know who they are. But it's paying homage to what came before. Meanwhile, trying to create its own story.
Yeah,
The Crow, obviously, the one coming out with Skarsgård doesn't see this, but this one looks like exactly the kind of remake I would be fine with. However, I will also say I don't think The Strangers needs to be remade. But anyway, but
get in there and play around with your dinghy a little bit.
You got toys that. Yeah, your brother's gone to college and he's married some slut. Just go ahead and play with his toys.
What's interesting to me about it is that Rennie Harlin's directing it, because he's an old school action movie director, and he's done some shit that sucked for sure. But like he's made some classics, and he kind of like. And I'm not comparing him to Wes Craven, because Wes Craven's Wes Craven, but like Rennie Harlin does throw it out there, and like when he goes to make a movie, he's going to put it all out there, and he's going to try to make it really fucking entertaining, and it either hits or it misses. From that trailer, if I had to put my money on anything, I would say hit right now, because that looked like there was a lot of fun scenes in that. And if you take the Strangers concept and the creepiness of it, and you add some action, and you add a lot of scenes that really like get the heart fucking palpitating, like me when I see Ryan Reynolds with his shirt off, I think that it could be something special. And that trailer made me a believer. I'm really excited for this.
Well, I'm more excited that than the Crow bullshit.
100% for sure. Yeah, absolutely. Absolute fucking lootly. Dogma says, Jay, if you're wondering what KMFDM is, they're an industrial German band. Their song was in Mortal Kombat 1997 and also Mortal Kombat Annihilation in credits too.
Yeah. Oh yeah. By the way, Dogma, dude, I forgot about that. Like he gave his like 7 best bands, and KMFDM, which is I thought it stood for like anyway.
Kill motherfuckers, dicks magic.
Yep, that's what I said. But no, sure. Mortal Kombat 97. I don't know. I didn't know that, but cool. His 7 bands were a lot more rock and roll than mine. Like I guarantee you, because in my top 7 was BB Mac and Savage Garden,
Chubby Checkers, Jable.
No. BB Mac, Savage Garden, One Republic, Def Leppard.
Oh Christ.
Linkin Park was good.
Yeah, dude. Who I found interesting of late is Static X. The lead singer of Static X died, and they
I remember that.
And they built this mask with these bright red eyes that this mystery person wears, and the mask moves while he sings, and he plays all their shows, and it's like
It sounds like System of a Down.
It sounds like the band playing in every 90s movie when they would go to like industrial, like an industrial club and everyone's naked and like fucking doing coke off their tits. And there's
Yeah, and then Blade shows up.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like it's super enjoyable. Like I actually ended up putting a bunch of their songs on Spotify. I love Static X, guy had great hair. Anyways, yeah. Leave the Machine Bowers. Thanks.
Thank you, dude. Holy shit, man.
We appreciate you so much, man. Mike and Jay, did y'all see the new TV spot of Godzilla, X-Kong, King Kong riding on Godzilla going to war?
I did not, but I don't know if I like that though, Lee. Like, I don't know if I like my Godzilla getting fucked by that ape. Like, what do you mean? He's too furry. I don't like that.
Dude, I will tell you, Lee, I saw it and I fucking hate it.
By the way, I just want to ask you guys a question.
Don't you dare interrupt me,
No,
you piece of shit. I'll come over there and I'll wrap a piece of bologna around your dick and suck it.
I can't wait to suck your lip.
What?
Would you guys rather have Godzilla or Kong? It's Godzilla. I don't want to see Godzilla made to be a dog. You know, being like a fucking dog. Like he's
Why
like,
did you sound like the bad guy from Batman against your dad. He begged like a dog.
no, dude. I got. You know what I got to do? I got to stop watching One Bite Pizza reviews with Dave Portnoy. One Bite, everybody knows the rules. No, I don't like that shit. I'd rather I know people like King Kong, but I'd rather watch Godzilla dominate than fucking God. Why is it Godzilla fucking riding Kong around the goddamn waters?
Yeah, I'm telling you, you got to see Godzilla -1, number one.
Probably.
Overall. Fucking amazing. And once I saw that, I said to myself, I says,
Yeah.
I can't with these fucking these American Godzilla movies just suck, dude. They
These
just
fucking
suck.
Irish coming in acting like they were the one that built this fucking country when the Italians have been here since day one.
They come out and do boring ass human characters that they spend way too much time on. The actual fights between Godzilla and King Kong look cartoony as shit.
I like
This trailer came out and I just went to I said to myself, this is not like they made that movie. They made Godzilla -1 for $15 million fucking dollars, dude. This movie's like a $200 million movie and it looks like a fucking TV cartoon.
Here's
like,
the thing.
do better. Just do fucking better. I'm done with it. I thought it looked like shit.
Kong and Godzilla. Well, I guess first off, by the way, if it's a sequel to Kong and Godzilla, Kong got his dick slapped in the dirt by Godzilla, and Godzilla was named the king of the monsters. Why the fuck you riding my back, bitch?
Oh, it's a buddy comedy this time around, by the way.
I don't want to.
That's the idea. It's a buddy comedy. The trailer, I thought the trailer was terrible.
I had to watch it, Lee. I don't know. I mean, listen, King Kong, Godzilla in the same movie together. Everyone's gonna go see that shit. It's gonna be, fun. But I don't want to see like Godzilla made to be. What is he? The fucking Dragon Zord? Is Tommy riding around on his back?
Everybody loves a winner.
Go Green Ranger, go!
Like, pardon, I kind of miss Tiffany's song for the Pray at Night trailer, dude. Pray at Night fucking rips. Like, honest to God, I will be shocked if this new movie is better than Pray at Night. Pray at Night's underrated. I love that movie. I thought they did a great job with it.
Yeah.
That's just my feelings. That's my thoughts.
Is that R. Kelly's autobiography?
Pray at Night on 12-year-olds. Yeah, no, it's Piss at Night on 12-year-olds.
Yeah.
That's we got to confuse. It's hard. It's easy to do. Lee, you fucking fuck. Thank you, buddy. He says, was there supposed to be a Scarface remake? There was. And
I heard about that. Yeah, years ago. And then I think they're still doing it. I think they're still doing it. I think that it's in production hell.
Who was doing that? The last November 6, 2023, Luca Guadagnino's Scarface movie is dead. The Call Me By Your Name director was slated to direct a shocking reinterpretation of a Coen Brothers script, and it's dead.
Or is it dead, or is it in development hell?
They're dead. They're dead. They're all dead. All 400.
Well, yeah, the map says we're fucked.
I know there's been rumors for years about a Scarface
I heard
remake.
a few months ago about that. Like, I don't know, like it popped up like Scarface remake or some shit.
Yeah, Diego Luna was supposed to do it, but it's dead in the water. There was, though. You're right.
I mean, again, that's another movie. Why the fuck would you remake it? Like, all you're gonna do is piss people off. Like, all you're gonna do is piss people off. There's no way you're gonna get it right.
There's no point. Just make a new mob story, man. Just get a new fucking mob story. That's all we need. They're easy to fucking, just get a good script and fucking make that. Luke Weber, what up, princesses? Will you be watching the Not in Real Life playing in Vegas tomorrow? Getting some real football in you. Love you. Also, Mike, your shoelaces and you fucking dick.
He saw it from there. You
motherfucker.
NRL. What the fuck is that, dude?
not in real life.
I don't know. We're dumb. I don't know what that is.
I do believe that there is a new football league that compares the Rock's XFL with the American Football League, and they come together as one. And oh man, they do the dance.
I'd rather watch the lingerie league. Thank you.
I don't know exactly what you're talking about, Luke, but by April I will be so hung up in fucking football I will watch it.
Maybe meant NHL.
Is
hockey going on right now? I don't know.
Hockey is going on right now. I've been betting a lot on college basketball. Doing well, by the way. Doing well betting on college basketball. It's going.
Why don't you brag about your wealth? Why don't you brag about your wealth?
I made $12.
I'm doing so well on my fucking betting.
Lee, Lee, fucking
goddamn Lee, get out of here, dude. Stop it, dude.
Fucking dick. Stop being so nice to us, man. Thank you, though. Hope you have an amazing birthday, Jay, or had an amazing birthday. You both rock my socks. I love you.
Hey, thank you, dude. Yeah, it was really fun, dude. I had a good time. You know,
I went
out with my friends and got to celebrate my 40th. Smacked my wife around a little bit. Didn't get the cops calling me.
I seen it. I seen the whole thing.
No, it was at home. It was at home. You lying?
You guys check out my Grindr profile. I put a story about. I put videos up.
At the end of the day, I woke up a happy man. She had a black eye, but I didn't care. It was my birthday. No, it was a really fun time, dude. It really was, and we really appreciate you and all of you guys. Thank you.
National Rugby League, by the way.
Okay, I get you. It was really a chill time, just chill. And I really did think that it was going to wind up being one of those nights to go to the karaoke, and I was like, I'm like, there was something in me that like kryptonite that said, "You're 40 fucking years old, man. Mm-hmm. Don't you dare get up on that fucking stage and act like you're going to do Bust a Move and act like you're 27." And then I was like, but I almost did. And then I was like, no, listen, it's not that. It's that karaoke fucking bar that we go to normally, dude. They haven't changed their tap since Nixon was in office.
That's true. You get sick.
It's depressing. Do you walk in there and you're like, yeah, I'll stay for 25, maybe 30 minutes, 40 minutes or whatever. You stay up there. It like sucks your soul through your dickhead while you're there, and you feel like a broken old man when you leave. I don't know. It's just, it's not. I'm glad we didn't do that.
No, we didn't do it. We will karaoke again, though. We will ride high again. Eric's coming.
Well, there's a new place.
Yeah.
By the way, there was a super chatter that's it was Janae, not that Janae. It was, I think it was Janae or something. That they got Scarefest tickets. Did we go?
We don't know yet. The waiting is in the wings. I have spoken to Scarefest. We are talking about.
Did you hear about what they said about us on Facebook?
Who?
The Scarefest people.
What did they say about us?
I don't know. I'm not. My wife is though. She keeps like literally. My wife is becoming like fucking like the son, the celebrity's son. She's like, so that's weird. Like I hate when girls do that. Like I'm playing my game and I don't even care. And she's like, well, oh, that's weird. And I'm like, what? Because they like, you know, they started out like they want you to say what's going on instead of just saying what it is. But apparently, somebody asked on Facebook and on the Scarefest page if the Wham guys were going to be there, and they're like, well, we've given them a booth for the last 3 years, and the offer's open. It was one of the guys that run Scarefest.
Really?
Yeah.
That's weird. I'm talking to the people at Scarefest right now.
No, you're talking to a Mirage because they don't know who runs it.
I'm waiting on an email back. So we'll have news. I'll tell you what, if I don't have an email back by Monday, I'll reach out again and we'll see. I don't know. But
well, apparently to this guy they were already offering us a booth. So I don't know.
That has not happened.
Well, then they're liars. And again, thank you, wife, for wasting my fucking time.
I can concern we've not been offered anything yet, but I'll let you guys know the second I know. And if I don't have anything by Monday, I will reach out again. Obviously, you don't want to make exact thing, public because like they're personal. Yeah. So we'll wait and see. But we'll let you guys know for sure as soon as we can, because I know people want to buy tickets and they're planning their events. And to that note, if we're not there, we will probably we'll do a meetup the night of or something like that if we're not there either way, because for sure. But we'll see what happens. All I know is that tonight has been fucking awesome due to our friends Lee, our friend Stan, our friends fucking all of you guys, everyone who's hung out, whether you super chat or not, just being here, knowing that we've got you guys there watching, hanging out, having our backs again. And I just want to say this again as well. I know Jay doesn't know what Joe Blow is because he's not
What's the
confirmed
internet?
inside of the internet. No, but I do want to say on a personal level, I really, really appreciate going there, seeing that stuff go up and seeing like all these fucking Wham people having my back in there. It's nervous doing something new. It's scary. And having all you guys down there being like, holy shit, that touches my heart in the best of ways. And I love it as much as I love you guys.
You gotta stop supporting that.
Cool.
You're not supporting this channel. Don't support that asshole. What are you? What this fucking boxcar racer lead singer motherfucker? Fuck him.
It means the fucking world to me. Luke Weber said not real life is an Australian rugby league. They're in Vegas for 2 games, and Russell Crowe has been promoting it since he owns one of the teams. There's a video on it. Should check it out. Dude, rugby is for men who are
rugby, like I don't even know how those guys play it because their dicks are so fucking large. I don't know how they do that.
I'm just embarrassed that they're handsomer than we are, and B, they're better in bed, and C, their dicks taste good. And I can't watch anyone whose dick tastes better than me.
100%. I agree.
We love you guys so much. This has been so fun.
I love
so much more to come in fucking March. What a great start. Great way to spend the first day of March with you guys. We love you guys so fucking much.
See you guys. Thank you guys.
Good night, you fucking dicks.
Bye, bitches. I love you.
Woo!